Almighty God, King of kings and Lord of lords, for His worthy of. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we honor you. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we honor you. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we honor you. Lord, we honor you. Ona moni tanobe, tanoni maya tamae. Masana masakupa na yata fachila de nane. Eba ufa, ebewa, ekakesone. Mana tanobe, mana mine, mana tanobe, mana tanobe, mana mine, mana mine, mana tanobe, mana tanobe, mana mine, mana mine, mana tanobe. Oh, come let us praise Almighty God, King of kings and Lord of lords, for His worthy of our. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we honor, Lord, we give you praise.
Refreshing day. Listen to Epic Radio.
So refreshing.
Alright, good morning Freetown, good morning Sierra Leone, and of course warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether your time is in this morning, afternoon or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course daily inspirational messages. So today is Wednesday, the 6th day of August 2025, and I'm your host Evangelist Lee. I'm therefore with you for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We are broadcasting live from our studios at 54 Ilcoach Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and also on frequency modulation on 99.3. You can also watch us live on Select Television channel 37, stream worldwide, Radio Garden, and also you can tune in via Choice FM, that's the one in the United States part of Freetown, and also you can join the conversation via Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So thank you very much for choosing us this morning. We so appreciate you guys for making a part of our morning schedule. This is so much important to us this morning. So the Epic Morning Show, as per usual, like 30 minutes program, we thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, bring you our motivational message of the day, breaking news highlight, and also our hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demand critical answers. And of course later on in the program we invite you calls into the program where you get the opportunity for call and make a point into a topic or regarding the topic of discussion, and why we also go take on a message from our Facebook live page. Entertainment and sports wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and of course in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show we review the front pages of our local newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will be definitely making the headlines this morning. So our topic of discussion this morning, we shall be having a conversation with Dr. Richard Conte, and of course the presidential hopeful for the APC, and of course we definitely ask his plans for the party and that of the country. So we got a conversation with Dr. Richard Conte this morning. So no going on side, it's raining out there. Well, I mean, no going on side, no tune off to 99.3 FM. Stay glued to your radio set and also tune into Sleek Television channel 37. But you can go out, probably get your piece on, and whatever you feel like you get, we will listen to it, whether you watch the program live of our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. But really go out, it's raining out there, so make sure you're careful. You're inside public transport or your private vehicle, make sure you're careful when you drive. So we go for a short break, and when we come back we'll go take a motivational message for the day. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Select Television channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, that is in part of Freetown, and also our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Our motivational message for the day is quite interesting one. Say even the tallest tree started as a small seed. So keep going. It's so important that you never start from a single step. I mean, tallest tree you can see, or probably even cut a tree where you see. I mean, it starts from somewhere, starts very small, and that simply means say starts from somewhere. I mean, you look at people we don't achieve in our life. One thing we are come for understand of recent, most of we politicians or people you feel like they are successful in life, they got a humble beginning, and some not only a humble beginning. Some can tell you that when they come up, then pass through struggles, then go through, I mean, situation where they safe at some point, not be feel like they go there in the position where they know say they like today. But one thing is about keeping your mindset so much positive. The positivity energy is something where, I mean, everybody need them, and that negative mindset or self-pity, as I can tell people, not something important in life. So just keep going on a daily basis. Keep going. When you wake up in the morning, try to put plans for the day that this and XYZ and this of achieve, and make sure say on a daily basis you get something to go point at say after 24 hours a day I able to achieve this. So it's a process. Keep going, and I will assure you you will reach that kind of level where you'd always want for reaching life. This now morning's message for today. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back we will go for a breaking news highlights. Stay tuned.
It takes a time for every man to achieve his goal. You must be patient in everything you do. So make sure you don't hurt nobody, you kill nobody to achieve your goal. You have to stand up and walk like a man. You have to wake up, be conscious and be sober. Cause there's a lot of hurdles, a lot of mountains for you to climb. All you have to do is to be patient. I know that one day you will make it to life. Patient, you must be patient. Patient, you must be patient. For your own time will come one day. You must be patient.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. And before we go for a breaking news highlights, we'll take this quick one, very important for all the ladies. And if you don't manage if you get this information, pass on to you, man. You might probably need them at some point in your life. But let's take this quick one. And whether you plan for space you born or prevent unwanted pregnancy, that means if you're not ready for get picking it, or probably you want for space you picking them at some point. Lydia has you covered with range of trusted contraceptive option where you go actually fit your lifestyle. And of course Lydia post lifestyle, sorry, and of course there are a range of them. Right, in three, we can start off with the Lydia daily pills as your regular contraceptive pills, and also the Lydia IUD as your long-term contraceptive method. We actually will fit your lifestyle, and also the Lydia Farm 3 injectable as your 3-month stress-free protection. So if you want to get more information, you can call them on 5225 or message them on WhatsApp 078 859 148 859 148. With Lydia, you truly decide. Remember, this advert has been vetted and approved by the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone. And
you need to be patient, oh, patient, you must be patient, my brother, patient, you must be patient.
Alright, welcome to the breaking news segment on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim Mara. And Usman, good morning. And what's breaking in the show this morning?
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, listeners and viewers. Usman Mara here. Let's go straight now into the breaking news story. President Julius Maada Bio don't call for peaceful and democratic transition na Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, and free and fair elections across the West African region, as emphasized the importance of regional stability during a high-level meeting with the ECOWAS president. President Bio, the current chairman for the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, make this call during one visit with Dr. Omar Ali Touré, president of the ECOWAS Commission. The meeting focused on strengthening ties between ECOWAS and the AES countries Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. The president highlights ongoing transition na Guinea and points out to upcoming elections na Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea-Bissau as key moments them we need support and monitoring. He highlights the democracy. He highlights the democracy and respect for the will of the people now the only way for ensure long-term peace and development. President Bio also advocates for closer partnership between ECOWAS and the AES countries Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, especially for areas like trade, free movement, peace, and security.
Well, of course, these are something we would expect from the president. This is not just something we knew. That's actually a job. I mean, for make sure say countries that we actually belong to or be part of ECOWAS. I mean, they live in peace, and so there is so much. But one thing, a lot of people don't they see this as pressure for the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Maada Bio. I mean, so much more need for be done in our country, and then you look at the ECOWAS self don't be added. I mean, pressure to the president.
Many goes in a distraction to already the work we get for Dula Salon.
Well, a lot of people don't they say that as well.
Yeah, and he also called for this sort of summit to go focus on the future of West Africa. He say he wants to make other African leaders them because they meet every year for the ECOWAS summit in Abuja, Nigeria. He say go want to make another summit happen. We go focus on the future of West Africa.
So it's a good move, and one for the president successful in country and probably successful as well in our ECOWAS, because we all Sierra Leoneans, and one for wish the best for I mean we national them they out there, we at least they push Salon flag go before. So one for wish the president success. This now a added responsibility to the president.
It should be what noted that President Bio served as ECOWAS chairman for just 1 year. The Minister of Information and Civic Education, Cherino Ba, meet Jacqueline Moreau, Director of Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy in Freetown, for talk on how they go work together for sensitize people on visa compliance and explore other areas them for partner. Inside the meeting, the two sides them agree it's important for obey the terms of visa. They plan for start one public awareness campaign for show the personal and national consequences of overstaying their visa in America. President Minister Ba talk say respecting immigration law not just law issue but now one of national pride and collective responsibility. Well, other things that we will discuss now the Millennium Challenge Cooperation Program, cultural exchange programs, and how for strengthening people-to-people relationship between Salon and America.
Well, a lot of people want for believe say this conversation or this sensitization probably for don't come long before now. What is good we are starting somewhere.
It's very well needed.
Yes,
I mean,
it's good we are starting.
People that will be saying really take this good importance to them. Now they are the Sierra Leoneans they live in America. I mean they're the ones overstaying.
But
so
it depends. It depends if people will listen. Because one thing, if somebody, I mean, if it's overstay, it's because that person they want for stay longer in America because of probably waiting is supposed to get in country. Yes, because of in country not exactly in country not seems to be friendly to them. So it's like we put in internal structures for make we country be so much beautiful for Sierra Leoneans. And you look at say forcing America, say if you think say for go work and come back or probably go studies and come back, but people they go spend money back in America, and America sweet for live. Compared to Salon, it's no secret, slow no identity, not the gospel truth. So we therefore work in terms of them particular for make we country more beautiful for Sierra Leoneans than for live.
Minister Ba say he gets for meet with Sierra Leoneans them in September during the UN General Assembly for talk to them on visa compliance and how it go harm the country in future. Now thousands of people don't get that na Hiroshima for mark 80 years since the first wartime use of a nuclear bomb, as survivors and world leaders and representatives from over 120 countries and regions renew calls for nuclear disarmament. August 6, 1945, the United States dropped one uranium bomb, we then call Little Boy, on the western Japanese city of Hiroshima. The blast killed 78,000 people instantly, with tens of thousands more die later due to burns and radiation. 3 days later, America dropped a second bomb. This time they call them the plutonium bomb on the city of Nagasaki, will make Japan be later surrender on the 15th of August 1945, bringing World War II to an end. Hiroshima be choose partly because US planners they believe say the surroundings of mountains will amplify and bomb the power in Japan, will be lead to the country in surrender later. Then today, 8 decades later, people be gathered na Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, we directly na the place where America be drop the 2 uranium bomb them for hold prayers, remembrance and speak out against nuclear weapons.
Well, one for sympathize with the family. I mean, 8 years back, I mean, probably some memories still go on, especially when it comes to like, if we look at them, we look on for no say like America when they don't do plenty things.
Yeah.
But yet still they're the number
Speaking
one.
of democracy, I mean, they preach to the world for, with regards to the rights to democracy, the
They
need for democracy. But given all this history of America, the leadership, it's a problem. But however now though, people they call for nuclear disarmament because again there are nuclear weapons. America gets more than 5,000 nuclear weapons.
So you want to
like
ask
Russia, for
you will
example,
ask
more nuclear
you
weapons.
want to ask who will disarm America?
Well,
that's the question. Thank you very much, Usman Mara, for the breaking news highlights and Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We will go for another break, and when we come back, we'll take we back to the topic of discussion. Stay tuned, no go no shy.
About to start, I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say the only way that is unique na in your own way. That make most of the roof zinc where we dey use they give us so many problems like leakage, boku nail mark, them band them way weak when they take, we not able the weather condition and boku other thing them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc them. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce it with advanced technology we guarantee you don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long. The other good thing about self-lock roofing zinc, it even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, they're every end and then one sun waking cherry eye. Every breeze when they blow, no they scare you again. I don't deal member roofing zinc them for the past years and them all they fail me. Some can link bad one, some they was quick and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry and no more disappointment or boku stress. Me office use for leak bad one anytime it rain, water can flop all about and they damage documents and even equipment them what it cost me boku couple and this can frustrate me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not for even a single drop I the experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make. I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, they ask for install and all time the client and they end up for call back and complain. But from where I don't know what self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend and I believe I'm for work. If you want for buy boku, call me at 077-858-132 or visit me now with factory na Mimi Drive, Liverpool Street, Bergima Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guaranteed them bill am for salon tough weather.
for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game and boku other thing them. Under 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for give strength to the game. Easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But not forget to screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One and the Confederation of African Football. So know now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now, number 2123 Siaka Stephen Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, Air SL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price them we go fit you pockets. Book today now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90 071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick Television Channel 37, Radio Garden Choice FM, and also of our Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. As I tell now, we get a conversation with Dr. Richard Conte, presidential hopeful for the APC, and of course they ask his plans for the party and that of the country. So that's what we definitely will discuss in the program this morning. So Dr. Richard Conte is vying to become the flag bearer of the All People's Congress APC in the 2028 presidential elections, and of course he has served in various key roles within the APC government since 2007. I mean, in 2007 he actually journey began as the Deputy Minister of Finance and Economic Development. In 2010, he also be appointed as the Minister of Trade and Industry, and also in 2013 he also be serving the position of the Chief of Staff in the Office of the President. So these are some of the information the way we get so far. I mean, as he high for the party's top ticket. So we are asking in the show, waiting in plan for the APC and that of the people of Sierra Leone. So I will introduce my guest, Dr. Richard Conte, at the studio very soon. We'll go for a short break and get close to your radio for me to kind listen while you're waiting. Dr. Richard Conte, they can talk about him plan for Salone, plan for APC party, and that of the plan for Sierra Leone as a whole. Stay tuned, no go no side.
For your own time will come one day, you must be patient. Anything you do, just keep on trying. You will surely reach the top. Even if you fail, just rise and press on. Know that life is not a straight line. Sometimes you fall and sometimes you rise. You got to keep the faith. You are making history in life for you to tell in the future. You are making history in life for you to tell in the future. Patient, patient, you must be patient. You must be patient. Patient, patient, you must be patient. Your time will surely come one day. Your time will come one day. You must be patient. Your time will surely come one day. Your time will come one day.
Oh, quick one before I introduce my guest on the program, and most of the roofing sheets them way they use now your homes and the problem like leakages, complicated nails mark, and of course shorter lifespan, poor weather resistance, and more. So self-lock roofing sheets by JBS Industries are produced with advanced technology that guarantees no leakages, no nails mark, and of course they are the best for our weather, and also they have longer lifespan. Built to withstand rain, sun, and wind with long-lasting guarantee. So if you want for other, you can call them on 077-858132, or you can visit them factory at Mami Drive, Liverpool Street, Benguma Road, Waterloo. Self-lock roofing sheet, guaranteed, and of course them build them for salon toughest weather. So I will introduce my guest in the studio now, Dr. Richard Conte. Doc, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning.
Nice having you this morning.
Nice to be here.
And when I go through last night, you originate from a teacher, you know, me dad didn't be a teacher. I mean, how was it like for you coming up?
No, my dad didn't be a teacher.
Yeah.
But myself, I start at age 17 as an untrained and unqualified teacher, UU teacher. So I start my life.
Okay. Okay. So was it difficult at some point?
Well, it was challenging, especially where I've been here for the teach people them way big for me, and people when I all be they play ball. So in fact, now because of that, I've been here for stop for play ball. Because on one day we go play ball, nice on small fracas come out. Maybe school picking the one for exchange blows. Now say Richard, this year if you continue this way, you get to one point where why school picking go clinch you and beat you for nothing. So that's how I stopped playing football.
Now, one kind of job where people go feel like now you're waiting place. I mean, it has to do with passion. But when it comes to money, I mean, people would say that teaching will not to job get money. Is it the same thing before and the same thing now?
Well, interestingly, the time when we start for teach, the salary will be 84 euros 20 cents. But I'm not being really need for spend even a thought of that money. Maybe partly because I be still they get food from my parents.
Okay.
Where they teach, but really I not be get need for the money. The money be get value. And even when I go university, I come, my salary will be 464 leones. I was okay. I be they take care of my siblings them, they pay fees for them, they eat every day, they even invest in business, small. So I was fine. Even as a lecturer, I think I was okay. I think in life, if I just learn for live according to your means, not spend beyond your means. If you spend beyond your means, then you get struggled. Whatever the salary we put in the earn, if you know cut your coat according to your size, you will get problems. So me, I've always learned to cope with my situation. I make whatever circumstance I find myself, whatever situation I find myself in, I always get away from manage.
All right, I'll hold on to that one. You quote according to the size. We'll therefore talk about that. But let's talk about today, Wednesday, 1 week back. We see the SLPP gets them the delegates conference. Day one today, last week, and day two was tomorrow, yesterday, last week Thursday to be precise, and then get the delegates conference, and then get energetic young people them where they lead the party in executive. At some point, when you see the executive, did you feel it ever be a tough game for we come 2028?
Not really. You see, politics not to boxing tournament. Politics not to war. Politics is about appealing to the conscience of the people. It's about telling the people or proving to the people what you get for offer them where the other person will offer. And so they can go even get Mike Tyson as the champion or the chairman and get all them serious boxers and wrestlers. They change nothing. If only people they want for play according to the rules.
Okay.
You know, I remember when I listened to even last night, I listened to the EU, their report on the last elections. One thing where they comment on the high level of violence where the SLPP perpetuate on the APC, all in a bid for make them thief with elections. They make it clearly say elections, democracy is not about war. It's not about fighting. It's not about violence. And they say violence not get any place whatsoever in politics. So for me, no matter what they pick, what's important, let people come with ideas, people come with a clear vision, people come with a clear plan for Sierra Leone, and let we see how we can work together for change the situation of this country. And I believe so we in the APC, that we stand for, that we believe in, we offer to the people what we promise them. And that will make we different from the other party.
6 years under the government structure of the All People's Congress, from 2007 to that of 2014, to be specific, probably more years added after that, but from which we get from 2007 to 2014. Now, one of the reasons we push you say I want for the ticket of the flag bearer of the APC?
No. I mean, the only thing with 2007 to 2014, I believe, say the time where I serve in government, the only thing with that period they do, that it offer me an opportunity for get a better understanding of the workings of government. It give me a better understanding of the nuances where they in governance. It give me a better appreciation of what it means to lead. Okay. And I think say the opportunity where that service offer me, an opportunity for make a show to the Sierra Leoneans what they are getting me and what they are can offer. So yes, that they contribute to waiting at B today.
So waiting push you now for say I want for be a flag bearer, I want for the presidency in come 2028.
I mean, desire for make a difference at this country.
Okay.
I come from very humble beginnings. I don't rise through the ranks from being a teacher, a lecturer, a humanitarian worker, a civil society activist, a politician, a businessman. I've seen it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've had my experiences, but one thing will remain constant in me, now the fact say Sierra Leone no deserve what they get so. Sierra Leone can do better. And I believe that using my personal experience in how I transformed myself from a humble beginning to who I be so today, I believe I can bring that experience for bear on the governance of this country and work with others for ensuring that we change the narrative of this country and use the resources, the blessings, the endowments where God give we as a country for bring about positive change in this country. Now that is spur me on. Now that they make they wake up every day with a renewed determination. We say, Richard, keep going on. It's not easy. There are times where they wake up and they ask myself, really, is this still worth it? Really, to be honest and share, sometimes I wake up and say, do I really need to go through all of this? Especially where sometimes
going through what's your decision for one for be a flag bearer, and that's what you talk about. Your decision we don't make for
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Sometimes I wonder, is it worth it really? But when I sit down back quietly, but if nobody takes the risk, if better people, because I say very good people, if better people decide for do nothing for change the narrative of this country, they would have left the governance of this country in the hands of the mediocre. And when we begin experience the sufferings, they will not get anybody for blame for that. So I say, good people, come up, please. Let's build a team to rescue this country from the shackles of the bad people. And I think, say, may they offer myself as one such person available for work with others for bring about positive change in this country.
I don't even know the amount or the list of things that we get where they go wrong in the country, but when are some of the things then people want to know within Dr. Richard Conte will change? I mean, when probably gets the tickets for one for the flag bearer of the All People's Congress, which new will you bring? Which in actually happen bad way you feel like you will change?
One thing where I would definitely change now this habit for exploit people their fundamental human rights, treating people unjustly, exploiting people unjustly. That one has to change, and we go work within the framework of the law for ensure say we guarantee justice for every Sierra Leonean. I also believe say as Sierra Leoneans I not lack this division within this country. I mean, if you not belong to a particular tribe, if you not get a particular surname, if you not belong to a particular political party, you're not a Sierra Leonean. And you not get a right for benefit from the natural endowments of this country. You not get a right for even get a decent job in this country. I don't think that is right.
And how they happen at the country now?
Yes. I believe say every Sierra Leonean get a right for serve, every Sierra Leonean get a right for choose in political party we want for associate with, na your right, and every Sierra Leonean for be afforded.
But when it comes when it comes to politics, people will tell you, and the SLPP self don't they argue that, they will tell you, they say they will work with people we don't trust, because the political landscape probably, for me to get genuine people from your party working with the SLPP, it not go sound well, because people think that you're not going to end up sabotage the system.
In governance, a person really understand. That is just they show ignorance for governance. In governance, you get political appointees and you get public servants.
Okay.
There's a distinction between political appointees and public servants. In the United States, for example, then get a situation where a new president they come in the counting team where they go with them. So in the same way as Sierra Leone, the assumption therefore now that as president, where they carry the county team, political appointees, for work around you and in key positions within the State House architecture. When it comes to public servants, these people should not be politicians. Civil servants, public servants should not be politicians, because they will be available for serve the government and the people of Sierra Leone. Policemen should not be politicians. Therefore, rise above politics. Soldiers, people where they occupy different offices in government, therefore be a political, and therefore be people there where they serve, regardless of the political persuasion. So forget a situation wherein just because you belong to a political party, you cannot get a job in this country. They wake up one day, like we have in the statistics, one day they sack over 250 people, or they're gonna maritime, one day they sack over 200 people, going to State House, one day they sack over 130 people. It's not right. That is not how it is done. Those who are occupying political positions, political appointments, whose letters of appointment come from State House, for positions to open public appointments, I can understand. And statutorily also, there are certain appointments which are done by the president. I can understand. But for people who applied for their jobs, went through interviews for their jobs, got their jobs, there is no reason why you forsack them because of their political persuasion. It's not right. Sierra Leone is for all of us, and all of us will be given an opportunity for serve the country to the best of our ability.
So aside of the human rights violation and that of inclusivity, what else would you bring to the table?
Oh no, I mean I just start for mention.
Okay,
too.
so go ahead, continue.
The other thing is that the economy. We cannot continue to run an economy in which it is spend far in excess of what it generate. We get a situation where we get a bloated wage bill, wherein we debt sustainability ratio don't become very critical. Now even for pay salaries, they become a challenge. Now my understanding that even NACIT, when we social security security institution, then they don't empty them. And I understand say so many other institutions, they don't empty them. And they will not even get to the stage where even the donors know they trust this government for giving money again. Even the MCC, what would they expect? That they make abundantly clear, say they already give a dime to the government. They are paying directly to the contractors for can't deliver to the country. That speaks volumes about the way we don't manage resources. I think that has to change. We need for introduce prudent fiscal discipline. We need for cut according to size. We need for ensure say wait till we spend and wait till we able to generate, and we use resources for benefit this country. This brings me to the fourth point. We get for do with natural resources. Sierra Leone is a blessed country. We endow with all types of resources. We therefore have no business being poor, if only we harness resources for benefit. So we get to make sure say the contracts will they enter into are contracts with the benefit of people. We get to make sure say we minerals, we agricultural produce, we other natural produce we will get. Let's begin for add value to them. So we generate more resources, create more jobs for we people and make this place a different place. Links to that of the whole issue of the private sector. Me believe say the private sector going to be the engine for our economic growth and prosperity in this country. I believe say until we get to the stage where the private sector they feel good for come into Sierra Leone and see them as an investment destination, they come, they invest, they make money, government will make money. And so we get to create a conducive atmosphere for that to happen. When I was Minister of Trade, for example, we succeed for make Sierra Leone the 6th most improved country in the world for ease of doing business. We attract inside Sierra Leone, when we host the investment forum, over 300 credible investors. And investors came in, they invest in this country, and you see by 2013, 2014, Sierra Leone became one of the fastest growing economies in the world. So you see, we need the private sector. Even in terms of jobs, government should not and must not be the largest employer. The private sector has to be. All this fight over when government change power, they say they begin sack people then, because there's this payback mentality, because the government no more they employ. But if we have a thriving and flourishing private sector where there are jobs out there to be sought and obtained, I don't think say we would need for fight over the few public service jobs we are available. But this has to change. So the private sector is key. We also need for change with social service provision. We cannot continue with the situation we are in, where you sick, you go to a death trap. We not get the services. If you get money, if you go out. If you not get money, you for die. Okay. We're not able to provide water for ourselves. We're not able to provide energy for ourselves. Now make within the framework of my own campaign.
Okay.
We get 5 pillars for we campaign. The first pillar, they deal with peace, justice, security, human rights. We did try to address this whole issue around waiting they happen to people. Are people having justice? Are people at peace? How do we heal the divide between us and the other people? How can we see ourselves as Sierra Leoneans? How can the security sector, this total state capture, we don't happen? How can we reverse it to a point where we will see the security forces as people where they for serve Sierra Leone and not for serve the government of the day? So that's the first pillar. How we address issues of corruption and all those related governance issues. That's the first pillar. Second pillar, they look at agriculture, food security. We can feed ourselves. We cannot continue to have such a worry with all the.
So is it that you believe in the feed salon project, or you seem believe?
I don't believe in the feed salon project, because we see that they do not a facade of anything but attempt to feed salon. Go watch. You're a journalist. When I spend time, when I go visit any of them pilot farms, may see if there's anything there like any effort for really feed salon. Not just a place for siphon resources and enrich themselves. But I believe in the need for make we feed ourselves, and when we come, we will get an elaborate program for guarantee just that.
So what's different you would do than waiting the government don't do in terms of feed salon project?
I don't know what they don't do. Cannot see nothing. But we.
I don't want to be the mouthpiece of the government, but to say that there are evidence for say they not do something in the feed salon project.
Please share with me the evidence.
I don't want to be their mouthpiece.
Well, so since you don't want to be their mouthpiece, then let them come and tell us, because I have not seen. What I have seen.
They would say that yes, price don't go down. I mean, and also when it comes to Yabas with local produce, price then seems to go down. That's what they have been saying. Not so for me now, waiting and they say, not so something when I see.
But that is not what is on the market. When last you go to market for go bye bye? If you really don't go to market for go buy, you know, go share that view. And
we want to accept a rest price. Right, don't go down from.
Go down from waiting. They inherit a rice price at 180,000 for a bag of rice. It's now over 800. Which can go down? For me, not go down until they bring it down to where they took it from. You not go down yet. You know, I mean, if at the time when they come into governance, the minimum wage of 600,000, then they will give you 3 bags of rice with change. Now the minimum wage is 800. They cannot give you a bag of rice, and you want for both say price go down. I not see them. I not see say price go down. Any price go down. I believe say the people are suffering. So we need for take steps for ensure say we feed ourselves, we ensure say we modify we food basket. This over dependence on rice get for change, we get for diversify our food basket for ensure say we can eat other things and survive. 3, we get for look at social services, human development, health, education, those related issues. 4, we get to look at infrastructure and industrialization. How do we ensure that we have energy? How do we ensure that we have water? How do we ensure that we fix our roads? How do we ensure that we add value to our produce, add value to our minerals and help them to develop our country? And 5, how do we fix our economy? How do we ensure that tourism becomes a very critical revenue earner considering the endowments that we have? How do we ensure that private sector becomes the engine for economic growth and prosperity? We believe, say, if we look at these 5 pillars and implement a program, that is why, in fact, since me a planner, the manifesto where I hope my party will support me for put forward will be a 10-year national development plan. We will present as a social contract to the people of Sierra Leone, telling them that if you elect us, this is what we are going to deliver over the 10-year period. And you can hold us accountable for that. So it will be very
this brings me to my next question. You talk about 10 years, and in the constitution, it's just 5 years. I mean in the first.
Well, I'm confident. Say when I become president, I will perform.
So you believe in regime change because the SLPP, the one for good third term, the one for set a record that the first political party since 1996 that for good third term in office, and it's not a law. They're not stating our constitution say each party for take 10 years or 2 terms opposite.
Nobody's suggesting that. Nobody's suggesting that. They can stay for 100 years if they are delivering to the people what the people elected them to deliver. I don't get a problem with that. If they really they do well, I don't get any problem if they do for 100 years. But they are performing poorly. And so when a student performs poorly, they get an NR. So the SLPP is performing poorly. I talk confidently about 10 years because I'm confident, say when I become president, I will perform very well in the first 5 years. We could make it very easy for make them re-elect me for another 5 years. You know, I can tell you, when we get the job with UNDP, we then go serve na ECOWAS. They give me a 4 months contract. Now I ask my boss, I say, but wait, is this contract renewable or not renewable? Now I say it's renewable. I say, well, so waiting would be the basis or the criteria or the preconditions for renewal. And I say performance. I say performance, yes. I say if I perform, it will be renewed. I say then I'll take the job. Okay. You say why? I say because I'm very sure that I'll perform. So I'm very sure that if I become president, I will perform well and I will have a second term. That's how I'm preparing a 10-year plan.
So I will not ask you term now the Ministry of Finance because you'll not be the deputy minister by then. So you will help the
No, feel free.
The minister. But let's go to the one where you now be the head of that ministry. They're not the Ministry of Trade. I mean, you are the head from 2010 to that from 2013.
To 2012.
2012, sorry. So what exactly people will remember Dr. Richard Conte doing that 2 years he served as the Minister of Trade?
You know, people every day call me Mr. Local Content. I pride myself for say when I was Minister of Trade and Industry, I developed the local content policy when I did the local content law. And basically within that policy, the help for promote. Now for say, make the resources we God don't endow we with as a country, make it benefit to people. Basically it. And so how do we therefore ensure that even in the award of contracts, we not lose out on local content? So 25 or 30% of all of those big investments must be nationally owned. How do we ensure that the jobs created also benefit Sierra Leoneans? So we say 100% of all low-level jobs must be Sierra Leoneans, 50% middle level must be Sierra Leoneans, and 20% management level must be Sierra Leoneans. And then we give a 5-year period within which the investors for train a Sierra Leonean for take over from the expatriate in the situations wherein they're not able to get a Sierra Leonean for occupy those positions. And so many other provisions, like for example, we say we allow for make in the production of cement for made use some granite. We allow for in production of flour, made use some cassava, and those types of things. And those policies help for move brewery, for example, where we allow them for use sorghum in the preparing of the beer, then go from a net loss institution to a profit-making institution, cement factory, go from net loss to profit-making, and even flour mill, go from a net loss to profit-making institution. So those are always to look back fondly on that. Secondly, I've been careful. When President Bida appointed me, President Anespa Kuruma, he said, Richard, there's this World Bank doing business index, where they evaluate countries on an annual basis. Sierra Leone has not been performing well over the years. I want Sierra Leone to become one of the 10 most improved countries in the world for ease of doing business. Can you deliver on that? I said, I will try, sir. I will do my best. I set to work with other 9 ministries. I coordinated the process. And guess what? In less than 1 year, when the results came out, Sierra Leone was the 6th most improved country in the world for ease of doing business. So I take pride in that. When we the managed Japanese commodity grant, what did it give to Sierra Leone? For the 2 years where they in the Ministry of Trade, I was ranked 106 and 107% in terms of the management of the resources where they do. And we developed a whole range of policies geared towards encouraging showing performance, showing delivery, showing integrity. We host in this country, before I became Minister of Trade, each time we want to host an investment forum with England. So we then go for get a whole crowd of people, buy for their tickets, pay for them per diem, and all that cost, all man go to England, go hire one big hall, pay for catering services, blah, 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 for host an investment forum. Then the investors then can they, in the comfort of their environment, say host that. Then I became Minister of Trade, and they say, investment for I tell the President, I said, Echi, I said, I'm going nowhere. I said, we are hosting it here in Sierra Leone. They say, hey, you have the facilities. I said, well, if we don't have, then the investors will know that they have an opportunity to invest in that sector. So let them come into Sierra Leone and see for themselves what the realities are. They will see our bad roads. They will see that we don't have light, we don't have water, and they will find reason to come and invest in those sectors. So we hosted a very successful forum. So there are a number of these things that I did. With my team, we succeeded in doing when I was Minister of Trade, and I still always say that my best period in government was when I was Minister of Trade.
All right, we get plenty of things we'll talk about. We'll try to manage the time. Let's talk within the APC party. I mean, some people believe that the relationship within the party is not that strong. I mean, when it comes to there's a situation that has to do with the tripartite committee, the steering committee. I mean, there's so much more surrounding Dr. Richard Conte and that of the APC. I mean, how the relationship with the APC party?
Excellent. You see, let's make a distinction between the semblance of issues within we party and the reality of issues within we party. Make it always tell people, let's say, APC will not get problem. Waiting they happen inside APC now, waiting they happen inside any big party within opposition. Anywhere in the world. They have chamocha and there, they have team building here and there. Not just some of the nuances with there in democracy. So I don't get a problem with that. Me as Richard Conte, I've always offered myself as a servant to my party. I've always rated my party above me, above self, and I've always served with humility and diligence. So wherever they call upon me for serve, when they say we get by election, they say Richard can't go, I'm ready for go. When there are technical issues to be addressed on radio and television, they say Richard.
At some point, you represent the party in the tripartite committee.
Yes, when they asked me for go serve in the tripartite committee, I went.
And of course, the party, as some people feel disappointed in you always play in that tripartite committee there. You not represent the party well.
Oh no. The reverse is the case. Okay. The party very proud of me and the role I play in the tripartite committee and the outcome of the tripartite committee in terms of the 80+4 recommendations will come out of the committee. We play a very significant role within the team for achieve that, and we take pride in the party. They commend we all the time because of that.
Let's look at another issue we get to do it when you'll be the chief of staff at the office of the president in 2013. And of course, there was a strong word, you'll be dismissed or probably you leave from duty. What can actually be happen?
You know, this is really one thing we like to talk about.
Okay.
And I really like for talk about the issue will lead to me removal from office. And I don't like to talk about it because it bring back not too positive.
You get a good relationship with the former president right now, Dr. Nesbai?
Excellent relationship.
Okay.
Apart from him being my boss, he's my brother. He's my elder brother. And somebody where I get personal liking for, where I respect, where I admire. And he's a human being, and accept him and respect him for who I be. So we get an excellent relationship. We communicate regularly, and I like him for that. What really happened was that on the 9th of June 2014, Yeri on radio, somebody drew me attention to a press release from the office of the president. They say that they relieved me of my duty with immediate effect because one, I was not open and transparent in a mining agreement, and two, they say are involved with some transaction with the export of timber will lead to revenue loss, potential revenue loss for going other type of stuff. And so they put a little bit of my duties. Fine. The president gets the right for hire and fire when he pleases him. So I don't get a problem with that. Few days later, they arrest me, they lock me up on a Wednesday. On a Friday, they charge me to court. When they charge me to court, they say two charges. One, they say conspiracy to defraud. And the particulars of the charge now that me, Richard Conte, now me go make from State House. I make my person not pay duty in a port. So literally, I tell this person, may tote the container there, may begin balance the people that go here inside the ship. So I can take the other one, balance the people that all go here inside the ship. The people all I say, we all sit down and not do nothing. May this man can pass with the container, they go here inside the ship. Me, Richard and me do. And secondly, they say forgery. Unfortunately, the only issue about signature will be involved in the whole transaction and my own signature. No other person's signature was involved. So which means in essence they were saying that I, Richard Conte, I forged my signature. This matter was investigated under PI for over 3 years. It was referred to the High Court. The first day when the High Court sit down on the matter, then discharged the matter for lack of evidence.
Okay.
So on the 11th of April 2017, the High Court finally discharged the matter and threw him out for lack of evidence.
There are names within this race. I mean, you talk about the mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, talk about Adi Macaulay, JFK, by Mahmoud of recent. There are so many names coming up for the same position we want for hold that the flag bearer of the party. Waiting, set your side.
Waiting.
Set your side of them people in there.
These are beautiful people, and this is democracy. They all get a rights. They all don't serve this country in different ways, and they all feel convinced for various reasons where they can explain better why they feel say they are fit enough to govern this country. So I don't question their qualification, but waiting at the state.
So wait to make you stand tall that the APC will choose Dr. Richard Conte.
Waiting they set me apart. Now one, me loyalty and commitment to defending the interests of my party at all times. I've always been there for my party through thick and thin. I have championed all by-elections in critical areas around the country. I have gone on radio and television to defend my party at all times, and I have just been there for my party without fear or favor. I have also, I'm the only person amongst all the flag bearer aspirants that is both, that has the track record that I have in terms of my career, that has gone from being a teacher, a lecturer, civil society activist, international diplomat, politician, and a businessman. That gives me a broad knowledge of the nuances of government, and that experience is critical in having a better understanding of how things happen. So I know exactly how the businessman feels. I know exactly what the challenges are that they face because I've been there myself, and I believe if I have the appropriate team, we can fix it together. I know exactly how the public sector feels because I've been there, and I know what needs to be done, especially the fact that I served in critical ministries, finance, trade, and in State House. I've also been in the educational sector, which makes me able to appreciate the challenges in that sector and to be able to do something about it. I've also been a researcher, especially in the health sector.
Okay.
If it's interesting to know that I have at least 4 or 5 or 6 publications in health journals on health issues, especially on issues having to do with primary health care, maternal child mortality, community participation in primary health care, this type of things. So I have some in-depth knowledge, especially from a social scientist perspective, on some of the socio-economic related variables that could affect these health indicators, and therefore an idea of what government could do aside from the clinical and other steps that can be taken for which the medical people can perform better. So I believe that this broad experience which I have and bring to the job sets me apart. No other aspirant has that mix that will be able to provide what it takes. But lastly, this country, my party, needs someone who has demonstrated that he can lead my party against the SLPP and win. And to date, I'm the only flag bearer aspirant that has challenged the SLPP on the issues. It has demonstrated that I can lead my party from the front against the SLPP and win. And I've done that repeatedly over the years, and I will do that again in 2020.
So you can give me instance then where you don't do, where you don't challenge the SLPP?
What?
Instance then where you don't challenge the SLPP?
Oh, yes. After the 2018 elections,
okay,
I needed to go and empathize with my people who were brutalized, raped, some their homes burnt, some their relatives killed. So I went to Kailang, and on my way to Kwendu, they tried to stop me on the way. They came with guns, fully loaded, threatening me. I told them, you can kill me, but I am going to see my people. I'm going to identify my people, and I resisted them. They could not stop me on all the issues, from elections to PR to census. I've been one of the spokespersons for the party who will go out on radio and television to take on this government on the issues. And all the by-elections in all the critical areas, from 110 to Konadugu to Tonkolimba to, you call this place, Tonkolili, Sabaya Bendugu, to Kailahu, to Kenema, to Bo, to Puja. I have been the one who has been going there, leading the charge for my party in very critical situations, very difficult terrains, and very challenging terrains, because that's the heart of the SLPP. I've never hesitated, and I've reached out to defend and project the image of my party.
Okay.
And I think that sets me apart.
So finally, before we open the phone line, you don't serve in governance for 27 to that of 2014 or 2013, to put it, probably 6 years or more.
Yes.
Aside of governance, what have you done personally as Dr. Richard Conte for saying, okay, now this and this are able to help the people of Sierra Leone with, or whether it's every day, which you don't do, what are the visibility, tangibles that this and this I don't do, I mean, we, the people of Sierra Leone, in case you become the flag bearer of the APC?
I tell you, be a businessman.
Okay.
I tell you, say, be a businessman. Me and my family would not invest in business. We get 3 schools. We get Leon National Academy in Juba, Momo Drive. We get Kanda Barnett Memorial School in Allentown. We get Leon National Academy in Makeni. We get Makama Lodge Hotel in Makeni. We get Sierra Guest House Hotel in Freetown. And we employ over 100 people, most of them youths. And we've been doing this since 2009.
Okay.
And they contribute to creating jobs, contribute to the welfare of people, and contribute to changing their situations, helping our kids have quality education. And our fees are the lowest amongst private institutions at our same level. The last NPSC, for example, where we pick in the seat, because every year we school, we get 100% passes. The last NPSC where we just sit, the mean score at 310.2 for picking them.
Okay.
310. So really, if not a way that they use other considerations, I wonder how many schools that this country get a mean score of 310. So I just don't understand why they don't announce my school as one of the best schools of the country. But anyway, I can understand Richard Conte School.
Finally, I mean, there is this debate that has to do with the first past the post standard of the PR system. If you are elected, or probably the particular tickets for one for the flag bearership of the APC, I mean, presidential aspirant, are you feel threatened if we go with the PR system?
Personally, I'm not threatened. I'm not threatened at all. And I do on record for say, if SLPP then go on with their threat for use the PR system, then go regret why they ever introduced PR when Richard Conte, now leader of the APC, a flag bearer for the party.
Thank you.
However,
okay.
that said, my party and me believe say first past the post now the best system for Sierra Leone, because it's about representative governance. It's about having a situation where the people, not the party, decides on who represents them. Okay. Under the PR system, it's the party and not the people that decide on who represents them. And there's even no clear-cut idea about who represents where, because they're just districts. So you get a situation wherein the people end up not being represented. You end up wherein they get large chunks of the country will not get any representation. So if we are in a country that believes in a representative democracy, I think say the first past the post now a better system. And the conditions precedent for introducing PR according to the constitution exist. We get clearly delineated constituencies with clear-cut boundaries. We're not there at war, as was the case in 1996 or even in 2002. We'll be just the try for get out of the war situation. We're there in a very peaceful and calm situation, and I believe say the country ripe for go back to that situation where we allow the people and not the parties the power for decide on whether they lead them, and where we get the people for be represented by the person we then believe say would best represent their interests, not to wherein that they vote for party and not for individuals.
Thank you very much, Dr. Richard Conte. Continue for David Tree. We're going to introduce the calls later on in the program on 079-994-993. But we'll go for short break and we'll come back. As I see, we'll pick on the calls on 079-994-993. Stay tuned.
when they about for start, I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say you know way that is unique na in your own way. That make most of the roof zinc where we they use they give us so many problems like leakage, boku nail mark, them band them we weak, we know the tail, we not able to weather condition, and boku other thing them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc them. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce them with advanced technology we guarantee you don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long.
99.3.
About
It's so refreshing.
It even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, they're every yen, and then one sun waking cherry eye. Every breeze where they blow, no they scare you again.
I don't deal spend by roofing zinc them for the past years, and them all they fail me. Some they leak bad one, some they rust quick, and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry, and no more disappointment or boku stress. Me office use for leak bad one. Anytime it rain, water can flop all about and they damage documents and even equipment them what it cost me boku couple. And this can frustrate me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not for even a single drop I the experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make.
I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years, and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, the ask for install, and all time the client and they end up for callback and complain. But from where I don't know about self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix, and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend, and I believe I'm for work.
If you want for buy boku, call me at 077-858-132 or visit me now with factory na Mini Drive, Liverpool Street, Blangima, Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guaranteed the bill for salon tough weather.
Switcher, no more long line.
Now the switch don't come so. Anytime you day, you can now use the salon payment switch for send and receive money. It easy, it fast, and it's so reliable. Move your money anytime where you want, from one bank to the other, from your mobile money to your bank account, from your bank account to mobile account. I say the check no need for mature again. In order to take 3 days again for reflect. All just the app in one time. As you tap, it go just like that. Yeah, just like that. So pay somebody how you want. Pay salary easy one. Receive your lunch now. All on the salon payment switch. For able use the switch, go na bank or your mobile money agent for link your account to your NIN.
One nation, one switch, make we grow. Salon payment switch, not the future show. Tap and go, make it flow. Switch jam, salon way.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now na number 2123 Siaka Stephen Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, Air SL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price, them we go fit you pockets. Book today. Now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90-838-071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
Rainy season, enjoy comfort and collabs. Use the BNB Cash app from UOS. You want to send or receive money from your person within Ghana, Guinea, Liberia, Senegal, the Gambia, Canada, and any other place. With the BNB Cash app, you can transfer money anytime, any time. But wait, so in update with the monthly service feature, you can buy to pop, pay like bill, and boku order send them from the comfort of UOS. Download with BNB Cash app now at Google Play or App Store and start your transaction today. BNB Cash app, you all-in-one solution for comforts and collabs. For any inquiry, call in at the number 072 500 000.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick Television, Channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, and our Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3. We'll start up, you're going to call us now on 079 994 990. First call online already. Hello, good morning, your name, and also the call from, please.
This is Dauda. I dey call from Duazak.
All right, Dauda, go ahead.
Yes, I'm glad what all the police have counted on, explain, I understand. But what I not understand, and thousands of other people don't understand, now the APC. 2023 election done, then everybody na APC say they rogue whip on this election. The boxes they all no count, then they announce result. All kind of allegations. So therefore, we not they partake. All we elected people, they don't they partake on this. Government. Then sit down. Go on. Tripartite arrangement come. When can't work, we they arrange this thing. Then we come to conclusion. This tripartite arrangement go on. Now understand, say Dr. Richard Content has been part of that arrangement. Till we come to resolution up to 80 or 84. Which part this tripartite arrangement go where the whole national executives, I don't know if Content have been part of the national executive, and other people they cut off from the man who been there before this election, Dr. The Flabia by that time. He say the election not done yet, and until it done, it not done yet. At what point they reach where they all cut off behind this fight for justice, they go begin from Flabia business, this and that. They tell me at what point really, because we the junior one, they all to understand that Dr.
Samora Kamara.
Dr. Samora Kamara go to President Bureau and take money. This night they make we understand. And none of we not go ever believe that kind of thing if they not explain to we really how it happened.
Thank you.
Today when Richard contact Doctor Dana place here, please explain really at what point reach where we not cut off behind this fight for justice. We not don't come for begin to make agenda 2028. Please.
Thank you so very much. From our Facebook page, Peter Kagbo is saying, with Dr. Richard Conte as flag bearer of the All People's Congress Party in the upcoming general election, no or nothing will win on the first ballot. That's what Peter Kagbo is saying. You can call on 079 994 993, not the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and also keep sending your messages via Facebook Live page at Epic. Come on your radio or TV sets, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss. Go ahead.
I try to understand this man talking, but it's talking fine. Fine, but here, the person goes to that place, I don't blind. That's what President Bill is talking with him. Where can we say announce visits? We don't go to the office before 8 o'clock. We don't go this, because corruption, the cassettes, put somebody in a country tree. All that shit and the and then block it out. And I don't know.
Okay. Thank you so very much. And Abubakar
what you buy reverse. You do nothing again. So now this man is talking as if it's in Goyanda. If it change all that scenario there. Now we're confident so personal politics again. Thank you, Pa.
Thank you so very much. From our Facebook page, Abubakar Conte is saying sorry, I think the message and the comment on Facebook page taken for Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier, has employed hundreds of Sierra Leoneans in his school. And in his school and hotel, that was this person is saying. So the message that they can take and fast now Facebook page. So we'll give a struggle for them small. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Go ahead, boss. Anamsa, go ahead, brother. Sorry.
Give me 2 minutes like Padabla.
And I was trying for take 1 minute, sir. Thank you.
I tell you. Thank you very much for being Dr. Richard Conte studio. Now one of the man the way if APC puts attention for them, let's go follow them. But not to then can push when they come out flag bearer because the pardon doctor the water. I mean all Jack and Jim now they come flag bearer. So Dr. Richard Conte the wish well. Though I don't know on the side, but the wish well. To be honest, the border, this game, Dr. Richard Conte, this advice, would have tried for government fences. We just have want a contest with very, very good and people who admire a contest for 2028. So there, we go try for main fences because that is still issue today, and especially Sabona issue and support of them. We die with most of them. They so agreed and bitter. So man they say if they enjoy it, they will make it good pass through. So please them know advice that one be say una go main fences with fences and una get unity and peace. Una go succeed. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993, the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please go straight to your point. Loga and Epic, another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan Julius Lee.
Concerned citizen, go ahead.
God bless. Good morning, Honorable Dr. Richard Conte. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yeah, to you directly, Honorable Richard Conte. Just like you don't talk about the economy, the status where the economy may be. If you get the opportunity for be the president, what you go do for me? You strengthen the economy back because as I speak, now we get one of the worst economy rank second to last in the world. And now this sub-region, even Guinea, the money get value. But as I speak, more Guinea the money, more get value than the money out there. Even they refuse the money from selling at the sub-region. What you go do for brand we back? And two, what you go do for national cohesion? Because like me, go like foresee the opposition and the one part that we dine and wine together. I think he say Jojo better than war. Third and the last, and coming events cast their shadows. As we hear from just the ruling government, MSLPP and convention, there is some statements. What you are going to do for catalog, then statement and put them as reference or structure them to any side organization and UN at the end of the day for fighting across at the end of the day. Because waiting on the directly to show coming events cast their shadow. I get me concerned.
Thank you so very much. And Bangura Ibrahim is saying he's the best among the rest and to lead this country. May Allah grant him that opportunity. We'll go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
I'm on Epic Radio.
Yes, boss. Go ahead. Your name and where you call from, please.
Nina Mohammed, I call from Shell.
All right, Mohammed. Go ahead from Shell.
Anyway, I know get better to talk with me now, but it can like say journalism now weak institution. This man, COID don't convict this man. We been that minister of trade. We go na Japan. Even hotel fee.
So why you say journalists now weak institution?
But COI don't convict this man. You're not able to click and before let read and before I let after.
So if you follow the show, I feel like you know for the talking career because everybody get right where they aspire get on the platform for can talk on the program waiting he wants to do. We there for ask the question and the necessary questions that we ask them. We talk about the situation we get for those the office of the president in 2014 and also himself mentioned about what exactly happened at the tripartite and all. So I mean, well, anyways, I'm not going to waste time on this. Log online again and pick another caller. Hello, good morning.
Morning, I'm inside at the Cosmo Center.
All right, go ahead.
Dr. Richard Conte, I really feel we
SLPP will decide for continue for use the proportional representation. We in a party, there are two chances for who this law now with constitution. I see there is no trigger.
Okay.
Commissioner Peter Tucker recommends to the people of this country that this law is not actually necessary because of what we prevail now. The council justice will recommend on it by Koma. So this year, the thing they will be make to put and day, we will just go up and war, will not get census. All them things not there now. How will they feel? Will not allow you say that we let by the constitution, we expect the council can use that.
All right. Thank you very much. The Facebook messages are coming in thick and fast. Almami Komai saying Dr. Richard Conte is the most outspoken, self-assertive, and loyal person in the APC. I mean, logo online again and take another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, Mr. Goy, your name inside the call from, please.
Mina Kokari from Bo. Thank you so much for hosting for this morning.
Welcome, boss.
Because, one of the things we are really non-led politicians, this aspect of preaching this tribal hate at every other moment. That's what we need to be careful with. Because when we talk about the day, we see the country have been really there with that kind, nobody know able to differentiate Sudan and this, Sudan and that. But we all sense clearly when APC come. So make we try to forget about this. If the government don't come, they don't try to include everybody, even as journalists. You go cut across, make it see it happen. You know, this country, when you born a family, you can't meet your papa, not do nothing. When you come to make it do something, it will be difficult. Now, SLPP, they face so loud. But then, Maya, always they try to show us if the limits are there, everything. As soon as you give them power, that same austerity will be left in. And then they push you again.
Thank you.
Let me level to more criticism and make this country together as one. That sense we get. Join the government for make way for push. Just like we other APC people don't join the government. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. 07999949993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll take two more calls and try to wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Logo line again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Panelist. Good morning, Mr. Richard Conte.
Panel Abats, good morning.
Yeah, I get a question for you. For all the experience there, where you be get 11 to 12 years, we APC be on power. Why would not be left that legacy day? So you say now when you come into power, you will change all the legacy there where it don't be. But 11 to 12 years, you be then a situation where it be say if you're able to do that Sunday, you will not be able to change salon. Now we dey on austerity. So now they go for lights, go for water, go for wood. Why would not be able to amend that thing? That way this government can say continuation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Father Lambert. So we'll take one more call and try for the four segments of the Epic Morning Show. 07999949993. Log online and take our last lucky caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Ivan, it's a bumper from Kenya.
Bumper, go ahead, brother.
I tell Doctor Conte plenty things, but why can't something? Now they in charge of this tripartite, and we see where government is here and they're under pressure toward the recommendation of this tripartite. And now Dr. Busy on in campaign to what is that they are position. So waiting appreciate that the opposition is stand towards this say electoral justice of this tripartite. And not forget say if we not try to get a result and end result of this tripartite. You know, we say 2023. The same format and formula, 9 government will come back for 2020 because you know what? Record no day. And the mission at APC will lead towards this tripartite. And una way they lead, una now they campaign towards black area position. So what's not the stake of the party? Then don't forget about this Mr. Safa appointment. You know what I mean this cinema. And I need to talk about say the diplomatic people, the one that do change. We see where they recall that US ambassador. Well now they don't make us acting towards ECSL. What thing are you take for stand towards that? Then lastly it's about party hierarchy. We see the former chairman of SLPP is adding. He did not TV, he did not radio, he did talk on behalf of the party. But this president executive, we know they see this chairman, they talk on behalf of the party. You don't know, say, even the president of the chairman to what they speak volume to what Congress leader supporters there. Why the absent? Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We're not going to take any more call again, and because we're not getting better time, Doc, I think I'll try very hard. Let's see if we can use 3 minutes for respond to.
More than 3 minutes.
Because we don't get better time, Doc. We get the second segment. We get to start very soon.
Yes, I know, but I can just go quickly. One, Dauda, talk about the 2023 elections, the tripartite, and the issue of Dr. Samura Kamara.
Yeah.
I agree with Dauda for say we need a united APC for make we win. And I agree with her for say Dr. Samura is very key to that victory in 2028, and we need them on board. And I believe say the leadership of the party understand that, and we also as potential flag bearer aspirants to recognize that, and I believe the party will do everything possible for address the issue of Dr. Samura Kamara. The point where the party and Dr. Samura then fall apart, we all know. And no need for elaborate on that. Pasako from Lunge say people let it change when they get in office. It's true. It's true. But I make, for example, making say, don't judge me based upon which I can promise for do.
And your former flag bearer said that, you know, I mean, when you not get power, you see the beautiful things as you go inside power, so that you go know.
Make me they say, not judge me based upon which I can promise for do. Judge me based upon what I don't do, my track record, and use that day for judge whether I go able to do well in future. Amanza say they wish me well. He said try for good mentorship with Samura. I agree with them. The party needs for do that. We all need for do that because we need Dr. Samura. The economy, I don't talk small about what we need for do. We got to make sure we live with what it means. Make sure we generate revenue. We got to make sure we close all the loopholes. We got to make sure we harness resources better, and we can for add value to we produce. We for make sure we boost up with foreign exchange earnings by ensuring that people then bring back proceeds from the export into the country, and we use that for strengthening up with local currency. Mohammed say from Shell say me get COI conviction. Well, I got good news for you, Mohammed. Yes, there be convict we and the COI, but I appeal the conviction and I win. On the 9th of February 2023, the appeals court, chaired by the late Ivan Sise, and with Justice Fisher and Justice Momoja Stevens, then through me case they uphold me appeal and I win, and the registrar issued me with a certificate of discharge. They absolved me of all adverse findings on the COI. So I mean, I'm a very free man with very clean hands. Somebody from Central say the PR system will party and get a chance for expunge them from the Constitution and all that stuff. That there were recommendations in that regard. You see, we've got to be very tricky and be careful about expunging clauses from Constitution. What if the conditions that we've been precipitate the PR in 2002 come up again in this country? Which law are we going to use for our election? So sometimes these provisions then need for day inside the Constitution just in case. Let me they always look at conditions precedent, and where the conditions precedent not exist under normal circumstances, you're not supposed to do. So let me make in fact wait till we try for do inside the tripartite recommendations. It will be very prescriptive in the recommendations for deal with all of these nuances, so that somebody know we can introduce his own opinion into the Constitution and try for use them to your advantage.
Okay.
Coker say, let we stop the tribal hate exactly. I'm a unifier. I not believe in that. That make the first pillar of my program for harmonize this country and unify this country. Why did you not address that legacy? 11 to 12 years. First of all, we are there for only 10 years, and secondly, we meet Freetown dark. We light up Freetown. We meet less than 10 megawatts of power. We left with over 300 megawatts of power. We meet Freetown and only Connaught, we get just a few beds. By the time they left, we get thousands of beds all over the country. We improve medical situation. We come into power, the roads were bad even inside Freetown. By the time they left, things they improve. Development supposed to be continuous. Governance supposed to be continuous, and the expectation that successive governments for continue from which previous governments that left and build on that. Sadly, it not happened, that retrogression will be faced.
And they believe that they inherited a battered economic system.
Well, of course, they said those in a lie, they lie, and they know that the facts they know they show that, and when they began the first week they show their revenue, not so first month they show why they stop. Because you see, they govern based on lies. They manage economy based on lies. They catch up with you, and that they don't happen with them. The reality don't dawn on them. The last one, bumper, the tripartite recommendations they were good. Which we believe in the tripartite recommendations. We before wish say the other arms of the tripartite we begin for do with accountability and electoral justice in terms of the results we are dealt with, but they were not dealt with. But even with the issues of electoral reforms, we believe, say, with the type of prescriptive recommendations they will make if they implement them, we believe they will make it a bit more difficult for make anybody thief again. On the issue of Safar as electoral commissioner, we lost them very clear.
Acting, sorry.
Not acting, no.
It's acting, according to what you see. It's acting electoral commissioner.
No. That's Edmond Alpha.
Okay, the ECS electoral commissioner. Okay, so yes, the acting.
Safar is electoral commissioner East.
East, okay, yeah.
The point what they say now is that.
And there was this issue around the eligibility of
we party object to the appointment on the basis of the law. Safar, my friend, a fine guy, but the law is the law, and the law say anybody way. That a public servant cannot be cannot be an electoral commissioner. Safar now being executive assistant to the chief electoral commissioner. They be the PM from the CRF. He not resign in job at the point of the appointment.
According to it, party believe.
But that is the fact.
What he said he
resigned. During the interview, he stated saying a public servant.
We get debates. We debates on the words we use in the interview there. I mean, anybody can use yes in any question we ask in that situation there.
Yes. So if you don't say yes, you're a public servant, then yes, you're a public servant. There are no two ways of it. If they ask you if you're a public servant, you will not say yes. You will say no, because you are not. But if me, a public servant, you ask me, I will say yes, I'm a public servant. So that is the issue.
And his answer was just yes, not yes, I'm a public servant, I'm still serving the public.
No.
His answer was just yes.
If they ask you, are you a public servant, you say yes. What do you mean?
Well, what if I say yes, I was?
No. I mean, but if you say the man say yes, you say the man say yes.
Okay, look, continue.
So that's the issue. But then, of course, the law also say there should be consultation.
Okay.
And in this case, there was no consultation. So the party getting reservations about that whole process. The president executive is silent. It's not silent. Every institution gets your own spokesperson who is the PRO, and the PRO CDI has also been silent. We don't hear him on different media platforms. They articulate the position of the party, and I believe the party will continue for be loud and robust in
Doc, thank you so very much. My producers need me neck now for try for round up the first segment of the Epic Money Show. Thank you so much, and thanks to our beautiful callers. The one we take the time for call in the program, and also to our beautiful viewers on our Facebook Live page and also via Slick Television. Thank you so much. I will talk to you again tomorrow. My name is Evangelist Lee. But before I go, with B&B Cash App, you can send or receive money anytime or any side way there in the country. Just download the B&B Cash App on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. And if you want to get any information, you can call them on 072-500-0000. Thank you so very much. MP George is all set for the second segment. Entertainment and sports lined up for you. Till I talk to you again tomorrow. Goodbye. Have yourself a beautiful Wednesday. Bye-bye.
I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. My darling, wait a minute, let me tell you something. One natural thing about you, your love is so true. From the day we met until the this present moment I'm talking to you. You never lie to me, and this is the reason why you have a special place in my heart. And I pray this love will never tear apart. But one thing I must confess, if love is something money could buy, a pretty poor girl like me would die. And I appreciate you so much, but the way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you make me feel sweet deep inside. Oh, I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you. I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh.
Every time I think of you, I see you in my dream. I'm in love with you. Every moment I spend with you, I realize I'll never get a woman like you. I reminisce the things you said to me. I will just imagine the things you do to me. Now I know you love me truly, so your love on the drop me crazy. Baby, I surrender my love to you. I live my life for you and I die for you. Now I know you love me truly, so your love on the drop me crazy. Baby, I surrender my love to you. I live my life for you and I die for you.
I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh. I've been dreaming about you.
Dreaming about you.
I've been dreaming about you. Oh, 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 oh.
Ready to do all the things you want, and I'm ready to give you all your needs. And I never wanna see you confused, cause you're the one that I choose.
I'm ready to give you all the things you want. I'm ready to give you all the things you need. I never wanna see you confused. You're the only one that I choose.
Give me the thing that belong to me. Give me the thing that make me feel like me. Give me the thing that I need, baby. Give me the thing that I want, baby. Now I know you love me truly, so your love wanna drive me crazy.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your midweek edition of Sports Updates. And of course, let me go straight to football first, as Jack Wilshere will return back to Arsenal coaching staff as he don't get a short spell with Watford. Well, Thomas Partey don't finally decide for join Villarreal as free agent after the player been part way with Arsenal during this current season. So Arsenal have been given for renew the contract of Thomas Partey. And of course, we also see Thomas Partey don't be granted bail, but of course with some stiff condition. As we all understand, he did undergo a trial for an alleged rape charges. So these are some of the bail conditions. Say they not allow him for contact any of the women that were involved in the case. And he also need for notify police of any address where he want for change, and also for notify the police if you want for make any international travels. So this is very tough for Thomas Partey. So Manchester United made the increasing bid now for Benjamin Sesko as they don't decide for add the money to £74 million. When Manchester United still monitor the situation. So Conor McGregor don't finally return back to the UFC after a long while. Well, we all know Conor McGregor, one of the most radical fighter in the world of boxing. So now he left 77 days following the NBA season return, and it really get for be a tough moment when we get for return back to the NBAs. And finally, Inside Sports update this morning. So finally, the run matter between Curtis Jacob and Marcelo Jacob get for be settled when the season get for kickoff, and then go face off for the second time. For this morning, now let's get Inside Sports update with me, Mohammed Tubikagbo.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your midweek edition of the Entertainment Update here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. Well, inside with news this morning, let's go over to Liberia. Local Champion album by CIC has maintained, of course, its position as the biggest album inside Liberia. Well, dominating the airwave and also streaming platform with over 4 million streams within less than a month. So, according to the news reaching us, of course, this guy has been looked upon for so long, and we're glad, he's making such wave recently. And moving on from Dawande, back in Nigeria, now, the guy called General, we know him as skit maker, of course, and we see photo of recently inside China, of course, now a particular Shaolin temple being barbed, and now news confirmed that he is now on full training for a martial art kung fu. Well, according to in tweet where he makes say not many people we understand, and so many people this not going to be clear to them, but in just believe in waiting exactly a day up to. So we still wish him all the very best, in whatsoever he's doing. And from there, over 20 years of fire on the music industry, still burning bright. And of course, the Gen Z, well, they're not going to understand, but I'm proud of myself. These awards from Sierra Leonean musician Camouflage even asked the experts for giving a new song. Well, of course, according to him, he say Bamba Jimba Kolo. So he's coming with a new song, Jimba Kolo. I don't know what exactly this Creole word could mean, but let's just banaloko. But let's wait for see waiting exactly Camouflage the Camut. So the question here is, will he be featuring therapists or not? That's not the question we asked not this particular post, because this was the post made alongside therapist himself. And moving away from there, new school artist also Mickey Jazz alongside Doggy are now about for drop them very first banger. We're straight out of the Street Academy, all the way from KTR, God Grace. This song will be out anytime soon. I think probably maybe the end of this week or inside next week the song will be out. And of course, the long-awaited song by Michael the Don featuring King Boss Ellie will be finally out on Saturday, August 9th. So the Black Leo rappers, of course, we don't know whether for call them Black Leo or RFM anymore, but we see LJ self post say let people come up here Michael and let the man do in thing. And we see him freestyle way drop, and he went hard on Article Foil and others. Yes, he be promised say he go drop, and he really drop. And finally, here's the snippets for Home Calling of from a masterpiece and a creative act. They call me Spark from the KBT. Well, it feature Cassie, and of course this song is already on the way out, but let's enjoy the snippet of this video, and let's see. I think maybe, just maybe, you're going to enjoy them. Well, this now we get for you inside the entertainment update here with me this morning. So till we meet at for today's Wednesday, and you know as it be now. Let's enjoy Homecoming Spark.
Now Sparks, my time. Yo, 94 unto us the child was born. 2012 is when I might turn up.
The rain day about to start. I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say you don't know that you unique na in your own way. That make most of the roof zinc where we they use they give you so many problems like leakage, boku nail mark, them band the way weak, we know the tail, we not able to weather condition, and boku other thing them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc them. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce it with advanced technology we guarantee you don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long. The other good thing about self-lock roofing zinc, it even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, stay every rain, and then one sun wake in cherry eye. Every breeze where they blow, no they scare you again.
I don't deal spend by roofing zinc them for the past years, and them all they fail me. Some can link bad one, some they was quick, and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry, and no more disappointment or boku fears.
Me office, use colleague bad one. Anytime it rain, water keep flop all about, and they damage documents and even equipment them working cost me boku couple, and this can frustrate me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not for even a single drop I experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make.
I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years, and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, they ask for install, and all time the client and they end up for call back and complain. But from where I don't know what self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix, and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend, and I believe I'm for work.
If you want for buy boku, call in at 077-858-132 or visit Winner with Factory na Mimi Drive, Liverpool Street, Blankima Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guaranteed them bill for salon tough weather.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small marks soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able give am?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make am, we flock with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy. As na Salonian and they get all the things them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I know we know all this. Are they beginning max Sierra juice one time? Also I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab. They don't do all their studies for back up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra Juice, the taste of Salon.
OneXBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy OneX Free Bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at onexbet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get guaranteed free bets. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with OneX Free Bets.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now na number 2123 Siaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, AirSL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport, with ticket price them we go fit you pockets. Book today now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90-838-071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island.
Oprah Winfrey once said, "Think like a queen, as queen not afraid for fail."
failure na another stepping stone to greatness. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Slick TV channel 37, Choice FM, Radio Garden, and Sef on Facebook. Me na your host Marion Precious George, and inside the show this morning, Mayor of Freetown, our worship Yvonne Akisoya writes Chief Minister regarding the tripartite steering committee. And also another ferry vessel stuck in water, and we ask the question, is this a call for concern? All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers there inside the show this morning. And for discuss these issues, I get inside the studio Solomon Sundu, Executive Director of BFound, and I also get James Kamara Mane. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Mariam. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Mr. Sundu, how have you been?
Thanks. This morning I was on your sister program 98.1.
Okay.
On the same national issue.
Okay. And Mane, good morning.
Good morning, Mariam, and good morning, listeners.
The rain don't tower for Kana morning now.
The irritation now say in terms of which now.
I know, right?
We didn't talk serious.
Okay, make we go straight into the top stories where the newspapers report this morning, and for that, me first take now the Standard Times newspaper, and a story reads a big banner headline: toxic waste from iron ore mining threatens survival of communities in Tonkolili. And also, Sludge Southern Region Chairmanship, Ali Badara, the man of the moment. And also finally, Adi Macaulay breaks new ground in Kono, strengthens bid for APC flag bearership. All of the stories and more you go get in the Standard Times newspaper publication this morning.
With me, I get the Awoko newspaper, where the first story reads, Sierra Leone police to take lead in ECOWAS peacekeeping Rooster initiative. And the second story reads, Sierra Leone moves closer to joining Minor River Union Parliament. Another story said Justice Momoja Stevens honor for exemplary humanitarian and Islamic leadership. And the final story say MBSSA minister vows to probe into absence of 5,735 pupils in 2025 NPSE exams. All these story you go find in the Awoko newspaper.
And away from the Awoko newspaper, I take another story where they for the Concord Times newspaper, and it say SLPP successfully elects new leaders. All eyes on APC. And Sierra Leone urges SLPP to uphold gender equality laws. SLPP elects new leader at the 14th Delegates Conference 2025. Another story, majority leader tables declaration for the establishment of MRU Parliament. And Sherlock explores housing model in Niger to tackle Sierra Leone's housing deficit. And finally, UN Secretary General appoints NRA Commissioner General to UN Tax Committee. All of the stories and more you go get now the Concord Times newspaper.
And with me, I get the A to Z newspaper. Say Honorable Martin Newma presents Monrovia Declaration to Parliament. And the main banner headline story is at first ECOWAS leadership meeting, President Bio pledges stronger regional cooperation. And I got another story here. We say CGG comments recent SFPP National Delegate Conference. All the story you can find at the A to Z newspaper.
Okay, there ends the review of various newspapers. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and this morning we'll discuss a range of issues, starting with the one we get to do it, another ferry vessel we stuck yesterday, when on Tuesday the 5th of August 2025 inside water as it don't be a call for concern. And of course, yesterday we discussed another stock ferry we happened over the weekend, where people raise eyebrows to, and another one happened yesterday. And so many things happened during the process. Usai people may they try for move them goods and to another ferry or so, or boat them, because the ferry not be they move in any way. We try to get somebody from the Salon Maritime Administration for talk on this issue, but them totally declined for talk about the particular issue. And this particular issue happened yesterday. Then tag into natural tide movement na the water, and this according to reports mean say mean low period waves where they move through the ocean at that particular time, and the water level be kind of the low according to what they mean by natural tide movement. But there is a video on social media where they circulate showing the struggles where people go through yesterday, and whilst this particular issue happened, thousands of people be there inside the ferry, and everybody be there in that kind of panic state where this particular issue happened. But I start with Mr. Sundu on this particular issue. As I make mention of something where we discussed yesterday, where we get for do the ferry where stock over the weekend, and perhaps the same moment where we did on air, they talk about that issue there, we get another report later, say another ferry stuck in water, and it caused serious panic, where we make people them therefore move out of the ferry using pamper and other boats them.
Yes, I think say nothing we na call for concern, because year in, year out, when then issue or time like this they happen, I mean say rainy season like this, we get them tides movements within the water. The last day we see all they talk about how one Raj come station at Sierra Leone based on the movements of the sea. And rainy season, make I not lie to we all. Then tear away the move on water. Then tear that they get too much of within the water pressure they come. You will get the air wave will come, it will box up everything within the marine sector. So then we get for the spectre. No more waiting me to say on the ferry issue, not to the first time this. Sierra Leone, we don't try now for put we ferry system, because for now from here to Lunge, now that kind thing the way abopa. And make we pray to God, if God make we able to get that bridge, we will be one in all. It will help the situation at Sierra Leone. Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, I like then say which marine time come, then tear we will face. We get for continuously face, and once we get into them period. Wait me, we advise the ferry and now they use some don't old. They're old, and most of them companies the way they do them tear. But who would say most of them ferry how they use and like the archaic one they don't take. Yeah. So now the country begin to think now as to how we invest into proper something we go last way for long. Let's say if they get them, natural tides movements. But if you get a ferry way correct, yeah, it will better than the old ferry them way we always they think about. Yeah. Like we talk about with energy, I will depend per car power ship always. It's not a reliable thing another. So we'll try to do something where go make people come into the kind. Say when you travel now water, now we go get issue now water. Now you go know.
Mr. Sundu, apart from always you make mention also, there are equipment way then can use for study wind, waves and all of those things, and I know one for believe say Salon up till now not get those equipment for able for study the water before ever a ferry take off, because when you come to even the rains or what's not, you get the meteorological department or agency we always they issue out forecast where go make people be on the safer side. Perhaps you have to take some moves, you go able for no say tomorrow not a favorable day for take the move here because rain there for Boku wind and all of those things. So when you come to the water management, I believe say the Salon Maritime Administration itself for able for detect some of those things and make people be at the safer side. It not mean say because ferry for go 8 o'clock any kind way for go, you can able for tell people say because of this issue the water where the water at the face right now, we're not able for move the ferry for make we not get incidents of such.
Yes, the incident occur. I see the press release from Maritime.
That was the one over the weekend.
That was the one off.
Yeah.
And this don't happen again. As you likely mentioned, I talk about the tool. Now make a tell you, then all tools they use. If you don't think now, say this now the only means. Slow get system. You talk about the methodological departments, then they forgive advices to every movements within air, land, and sea. For tell you say even if we drive, even if na land during the rainy season, be careful because there is going to be a lot of rain. Let alone talk of sea. Yeah. So not seeing the land. Sometimes I don't travel within the sea. Where you go, if you sit down, okay, they will tell you locally, they will tell you sit down the way they move with pamper, then get the own local way they look at the tie. But again, the seeking interrupt within a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, so now there's system then go don't see say yes the tie if the movement say okay, but let we say for a second this is not natural, and I mean they call a natural tie movement because it can happen within a sec, and when it happen within that period, what we for do now machines them will we for able for hook up to them kind of thing, not to them fair now every day this don't go Rexo see don't.
And talking about rescue mission as well, because we see people the move the struggle for move and using pamper, we're not even safe.
These are all the sensitization now way for they do on them thing there. Now me could say then department they are responsible, not to lecture day. Now we get the WhatsApp, you get communications with educate people. Would always say we travel through them pampan they forget I call and jacket.
Yeah.
But once I get on the back, we they put someone day. Me somebody that advise say where they go. Not depend on now because the jackets what they make now you not suffice. Sometimes as they wait and call like do into water all the sock back if you not sabi now. And once we travel to water, we say land. I make me anything what they do me research and reading about them. One way know where they travel inside water. Then they wear them tick like boots or whatever happen. Say we own for cross lunge. You get for go this, you get for go that. Most of them people where they live within the river land, you will see something that sandal or slippers because we push cap and shops. Sometimes if you float inside water, let that push you for go down. You understand more and more because of the weight. So for me, I think so. We get for improve on the equipment they will get. That's for match with the current movement because. As I tell you, methodological agents can able for counts here advice. They will tell you say today the weather na so there. But people don't get for move. Sometimes they change the tide don't change. But the protective gears, I think say now for put in place so that the incident even if you call because these are not man-made. These are natural disaster. You understand? We can happen at every given time. Okay,
JK, what do you think about this whole issue? You be there yesterday as well. We would discuss the same. Issue we get to do with the ferry the way they run at the country.
Yes, it did. Mario, this is an issue where we don't talk about over and over, and an issue where don't happen for the ferries talking about not to today. It don't happen over the years. As I say, me personally don't experience them, and even one of we staff self don't experience them this past Saturday. So nothing will happen. What me concern I get is that the language of the way the maritime can use it and press release say it's just a minor issue, a minor ideological issue. We are not facing a minor issue because if you look at the ferry them itself, just as Mr. Asundo just say, they are aging. Imagine this ferry them we don't get out from 2004 under Gaddafi in kind-heartedness because not even buy Gaddafi give the ferry. Then before in 2008, before they enter into agreement, whether they say they can get them permanent. So it's an old ferry. An old ferry way insisted on itself they're not outdated. So it means it don't get problems them. If you check, not to see that, as I say, not to see their ferry, they don't suffer, their issues there. The moment again begin for come, you must get for experience the ferry they talk about. And people don't already experience that. So I feel say the authorities they need for act strong, And I recall some years back, 2 years or a year ago, where I see government made the parade 3 ferries them or 2 ferries now Wataki say they don't come for help for help people that were in Lunge from Freetown to Lunge and back. But up to now, we don't see the ferry.
The status
we don't know the status. We don't see the ferry. We don't know whether they lost, they don't disappear in the water. We really don't know about them. So government for come back and tell we waiting happen to the ferries that day because government may make a known saying buy them ferry there for the people of Sierra Leone. And up to now, we know they see the ferry there. And this old ferry that they use every Mazouk, every AMV, Mara, and Baibure, all don't old. They are all outdated ferries there. And so the life of Sierra Leone is really at stake. Especially once they apply the route from Lunge to Freetown to Lunge. Most of them they can do their businesses there, some they can do schooling, some they work there. On a daily basis they use the water. And up to now the Lunge bridge we don't even know the status of them. So if the bridge will come, make we get a sober ferry.
Okay.
Because the money they repair one green thing, repair always, it is well.
And it gets outdated.
Just look yesterday what happened yesterday no more. Just the trunk. For like people they mask for come na the dry land. It broke. People are not able to come out against the ferry. Then go for go out another ferry for the transport people there in between that water. So don't say if there's somebody missing step. That's the water they go.
Okay.
So like
yeah.
that. So it's serious. You know, government got to take something serious. You know, the life for Sierra Leoneans, especially the ones that apply from the yard to Lunge, Freetown to Lunge to Freetown, and can do the business. They are to take on the serious note.
Okay. One for say again, we reach out to Salone Maritime Administration for get them on this particular issue. It happened again yesterday, but they make mention say or the issue it happened not to anyone of media concern, so they're not going to be able to talk to the media regarding this particular issue. Away from that topic, they will look at another one we get to do it. The mayor of Freetown, I worship Yvonne Akisoya, in letter where he writes to the chief minister regarding the tripartite steering committee, and the letter dated 5th August 2025. I'll just go through a bit of the letter where he writes. He said, I'm writing to you in your capacity as chairman of the tripartite steering committee, of which I'm one of the 24 members. May I use this opportunity to state that I am honored to be able to serve as member of the tripartite steering committee, as the effective implementation of the tripartite recommendations will ensure a more transparent and inclusive electoral process and improve the integrity and fairness of future elections. It said the principles of transparency and inclusivity informed the establishment of the steering committee for the implementation of the tripartite recommendations, with representation from government, civil society, parliament, and local councils. It says, as with any steering committee, its aim is to provide oversight of the implementation of the tripartite recommendations. It said the terms of reference for the steering committee were developed and approved by the committee. I have provided them below for the ease of reference. So this now waiting the mayor writes to Dr. David Moyna Senge, but we find it difficult for understand exactly waiting now the mayor in point in all of this letter, even though he make mention again of in terms of reference of the tripartite recommendation them where the steering committee for look at. So we go get the mayor on the phone shortly for making explain this letter to the public. But looking at some of the terms of reference we make mention of, it's one, it's enough for support the ministries, departments, and agencies in developing a rollout plan for specific recommendation as it applies to them. It also say for raise financing for the implementation of the recommendation will include including from development partners, and it say a lot inside this letter as a state, but we hope for get the mayor on the phone shortly for response to this letter. But in all of this, waiting the mayor they try for talk now that one, Mr. Sundu in a member of the tripartite committee, and two, they try for member or re-inform the chief minister about some of the things and where the committee is supposed for the look at. Perhaps it don't say they not start for look at these things up to now. Make the re-inform the chief minister about this issue.
I think say from the letter we see and which you don't read, the mayor they try for make a point that she's part of the committee, for me to make sure say policies towards reforms within ministries, departments, and agencies, they are strictly followed. And in that direction, me always say, when you follow me good governance programs, that if we get the tripartite recommendations, we for make Salone feature be right, and we follow them, divulge of politics, it go nice for we all. Because when we talk about reforms, we find for letting them catch up with the current, situation. They just reform ECSL as standalone institution, but the relevant institutions that we ECSL work with. For example, now we talk about ANCRA, we ID card business we are do from this last week with governance. Yeah. And they call on citizens and say, "Una go take una ID card." The reason being this nil. Now in parliamentarians or members within elected positions from councillors go up to the honorable members. May them begin to tell the people of Sierra Leone say this name. Because Sierra Leone, they try to avoid underage registration, and how we will get them right. This is now one part in the tripartite that we need for get this thing right. That if you don't register, you don't get that you need. There is no need for imam or reverend father or authority or chiefs go recommend person say this is up to 18. They can able to capture you when you are registered and have that name. So they avoid all the issue of, that the government in stronghold and they don't go do underage registration. These are the recommendations. And that cannot only, suffice without working with the relevant institution. Yeah? So for me, now that kind of thing, we all for the look at, we will the, advocates for policy driven and for with democracy suite. I think say waiting day inside that recommendation for work with the relevant ministries, departments and agencies for the reform then they very critical and very good, because we will stop this cry because now that's how they see base right now. Let people focus on in telling people how we for able to do reforms, because we see seeing that they happen. If we not bring and come out now, the media that you see always when they talk about journalism and informing the public, let me do the needful. Because we will bring come them program that will make sure we get exactly the issues. Let we speak about issues. And this issue where the mayor talk about, honestly, now points on our issues where them for look at.
But the media don't ask these questions. The same question. The media don't they ask and say what's happening to these recommendations? It's tripartite steering committee. Or quite recently we asked the same question at this platform.
So what am I saying? Let the mayor, she has to be honest. Is taking part on most of the meetings because the tripartite secretariat don't open, right? Yeah. And I want to let them be honest to we now, because if there is time for you, and I know say then get the operational manual, where then say if not every week we for meet, let them make sure say all the relevant body, let no camp and politics. We not forget a group because this is not technological world now. Where even when they talk about, let me talk about even the PR system, where they misinform people. As honorable members from 19 and 1 district, we are not able to form a WhatsApp group for talk about una district or development. We not say una meet una people where una reject to that kind of stuff. These are the issues. Let them form a group in that kind of thing. When there is meeting, una update una self and then say for the tech part on the meeting here. Because you cannot just be coming out and raise concern without you attending. So perhaps if you ask now, I'm not their advocate here, but they will tell you, oh, they are not attending to this meeting. Okay. So that is my recommendation. Let the bodies them way responsible. Let them make sure say that they attend to the meetings there, so that they and the tripartite for they come out with information way relevant for tell the public say we are gone beyond this, because lots of recommendations there inside. You understand? So for me, when you look at the extract. Yeah, inside. Let's forget about the 80 now. But then other parts we need for the deal with them as we go along. 2028 a far, but not too far. When the campaign policy arrangements, that's what we talk this now with one of the anti-corruption and director. That's the anti-corruption with all the laws we surround them. They can do the best. But other parts like the political will and the like. So for me, let the political will comes from the chief minister and make sure if anyone that attend to the meetings, they let the public know that they don't agree for attend to the meetings.
Okay, yes. Quick one, Mane.
Yes, Mariel. And I feel say perhaps which the mayor of the tribe was saying in a letter, it's about the urgency of setting up the tripartite committee. If we recall, I think Monday of a few days ago, where we listened to a recording of the chairman of deputy chairman of APC when he say if the government not set up the tripartite committee, and they're not go accept any electoral system. And one of the recommendations of the tripartite committee now for set up the electoral system in agreement with the opposition. And the tripartite recommendation when it comes to the electoral system, I mean for return back to the first past the post when I don't used to. Yeah. But now I see the government use in this 2023 election, they use the PR system where they want for stick to. So I think say the APC is trying to ask back again the government for speedily see how they can set them up. And so the mayor is trying for say even though he's a member of the committee, but I think they try for put in making position known again to the chief minister, because he is the chairman. He was the chairman in that committee. So I think they need to come back together. Just as Mr. Zudi they say, they need to set up that committee there and see how they can meet. Because when they get a meeting together, when they meet together, they able for how gets waiting for do next.
Okay.
You know, and that's recommendation again. If you look at them, then see the possible for head the tripartite committee for be member of the opposition.
Yeah.
So I think there is something where they play around that way. I don't know whether the government don't want to agree on that. But the thing is, they may agree before the international committee members they agreed to it. Some of these agreements, everybody signed to them.
Yeah.
So there is nothing where I think they need for delay about them, because if you don't agree, the chief minister was there representing the government, and now the present secretary to the president, the former secretary to the president, who now Dr. Gaima, was there also. So these are people that we sign on behalf of the government. These are sound, educated people that we sign on behalf of the government, and wise we get the opposition. Then self-sign, they agree to all the recommendations. So I think they need for pay heed to the recommendation before we waiting and we don't pledge in front of the international committee and the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, quick one. Soon the time now will not get enough time.
The committee has been set, now the secretariat. Yeah. Perhaps the concern now, the secretariat is already set. But how then people have to be included? I think
the recommendation make it known, make it clear.
So it clear, it's just that perhaps the government not ready for.
They're not ready for just to work alongside with the opposition.
That's the conversation now, where the chief minister and whosoever is, managing the tripartite secretary, they need to be coming out. That's my recommendation.
For implement those.
For one, how far along with the implementations, and how far then they, and how do they way for take part in them meetings and the deliberation. Let them
come out and talk to the public and tell the public waiting how far along the way.
Okay, quick one before we take calls. Make we take this other story. We get to do it. The newly appointed commissioner for the National Youth Commission don't promise for collaborate with the Ministry of Youth Affairs as way for improve the life of youth them na the country. Joseph Madala I say this way Parliament be the approving appointment Tuesday, August 5 this year. Usman Marabide na the well of Parliament during the approval, and he be sent with this report.
The National Youth Commission na one body will be established by an Act of Parliament inside the year 2009 for empower young people and help coordinate all youth-related program and policy them. July 3 this year, in our open letter, President Julius Maada Bio be appoint Joseph Maada Lahai as the new commissioner for the National Youth Commission, and after he be appear before the Parliamentary Committee on Appointments and Public Service for probing, the House be finally approve him for serving the position where the President be appointed him for serve.
Mr. Joseph Maada Lahai is a strategic team player with exceptional interpersonal and mentorial skills. He is an experienced project manager with proven track records in delivering results with stipulated time frame. He is a specialist in economic management with extensive background knowledge in working with youth in private communities.
That's not the leader of government business na Parliament, Matthew Newman, where he be the committee report. But waiting member of Parliament them think, but Joseph Maada Lahai in appointment by President Bio.
So when you are given an opportunity to lead your colleagues, the burden is on you. So if you cannot solve the problems of your colleagues, then tell me, what else would you do? So us the youth have graduated from castigating elderly people. We now have the onus to hold ourselves responsible for the miserable life of our colleagues.
Mr. Maada Lahai, you are the right person at the right place. I know that you will do it. You have been doing it. This is just to go now and let the youth know that they've got their brother there. Our youth will be the leaders of tomorrow. Please look at their situations, their educational situation. We have so many youth along the streets running after vehicles, finding passengers. Why should they be there? Look at that particular section, please.
That's not the voice of Honorable Abdul Kagbo and Honorable Beatrice Maya Kangbai. We've been debate on Joseph Maada Lahai in approval.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay.
Inside your submission, the Speaker of the House, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas, congratulates Commissioner Lahai on the appointment and Seth say he hope it go produce good results.
I urge you to go to those offices and do something different. So when you go to those offices, try to do something different. Do something different. So try as best as possible for God and country. Do something different. Congratulations. You may go.
After the approval, I be talked to Joseph Madalahai, the new youth commissioner, in our interview. Usai say,
the best I can say is for thank them on behalf of the young people of this country, because then see then believe in me, and I made them give me that kind of support and opportunity for serve. So my work overall is for coordinate the affairs of the commission, provide day-to-day activities, support the Minister of Youth Affairs for see how we can initiate ideas where they make young people be employed and empowered. I have an obligation as the commissioner, with the commission, they serve as the professional arm of the sector for say we initiate and bring ideas. We say young people, for able to train them, for address the number, and we able to provide access to capital for ensure say then increase productivity and make food available for we all as a country. And young people now get the energy for do the work. So we have an obligation for increase that productivity.
But how we plan for help in the fight against drug and substance abuse?
Out of the 9 mandates of the National Youth Commission, drug abuse housed in the National Youth Commission, where they tell you say we for assist the minister, we for bring ideas, we for initiate programs, we for make drug abuse reduce, and ensure say the required policies where we for need as a country, we for support the various sectors for ensure say them laws and they can and we enforce them.
The newly approved commissioner for the National Youth Commission, Joseph Madalahai, end up say
3 years I want to say where young people realize their full potentials. We are young people for believing in themselves. We reduce young people from the street. Like Ibobode for stop them and make them just say we for able to do them for ourselves.
Reporting for Epic Radio, Mina Usman Mara.
Welcome back. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss a range of issues. Now we'll take calls. 079994993, now the number for call and make a contribution regarding the topic them we don't discuss. We got first caller on the phone. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yes, good morning.
Your name outside the call from?
My name Augustine, I call from Brookfield.
Yes, go ahead.
You see, the employees and they're outdated. Most of the time when I can travel in the I can go very close to the Captain Bridge for the sea and observe waiting inside it. If ferry they lack wind vane, we're going to tell you the direction of the wind. They lack barometer, we're going to tell you the speed of the wind. So you don't see that they are just a big metal boat with engine where they run at the sea. They lack all equipment and they lack a sonar equipment and they will tell you, say, ahead of you, there is a sandbank, no go east, no go so, no go so. And they lack the ordinary binoculars where the captain for the use for spy ahead when they go for no waiting ahead of them. So you see, they lack plenty of things, and so now death traffic they travel, so now God no more they guide me.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. 079994993, call and make your contribution regarding the topic them of discussion this morning. Hello. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, your name outside the call from?
Mr. Mina, Mr. Benjamin Cole.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm call from Freetown. Concerning this ferry, on the 22nd of last month, Mr. Seth traveled this ferry from Lunge to Freetown. On our way coming to Government Wharf, almost about few meters from the Government Wharf place for Golam, the entire light at the ferry blew off totally. This is the reality at the day I get experience. The entire light at the ferry go off totally. So how come on these people they talk to me as if as no they see no nothing they go on? What is happening to Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone? Why we so get the mind and the God for lie to ourselves as a human? Are we not all?
Okay.
Let God have mercy upon me. Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution. 079994993. We'll take more calls inside the show, and it is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. And shortly, we go talk to some people from Orange. We go can tell we more about the Orange Foundation and waiting the one the people for know about Orange. The good work where they don't do now the country. 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show. Hello. Your name outside the call from. Hello. We lost that call there. Hello. Your name outside the call from.
Yeah. Good morning, Precious.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah. Anamta.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I want all a saloon people. Let me pray God let the Lunge Bridge be a success. If all them problems go solve. But to be honest with you, all them failure, most of them go carry the second hand. And not to the kind standard ferry then they. Now manage the ferry then they manage for capable. So at least to some extent, then says to them get constraints. So if you pray war beside politics, God make the bridge succeed. All them shall go be a thing of the past. Then this issue of tripartite, my sister, me I don't understand. Tripartite any day, but not 5 years they can support tripartite. So you have to say tripartite 2028 with the tripartite. Lobby for level salon will get a peaceful and acceptable elections 2028.
Okay, thank you.
So many people will even be supporter Polo, they love, they say they go there.
Thank you. 079994993. Will take more calls inside the show. Hello, your name outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, your name outside the call from.
Emmanuel, I call from Kisibu.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Okay. Yeah, the question is talking about this bridge business. And I want really this government really put effort to make them. For my president, they don't try. He says they don't try no way. They make the road saying Salunge, so his president, the road said come, put on that bridge program. Hey, Papa God. God will bless him. More drink in the city. It's one day sign more preach on. So get another city.
Okay, thank you. Few more calls. 079994993. Call and make a contribution regarding the topic them we discuss inside the show this morning. We'll pick few more and wrap up with my studio panelists them, but go join people from Orange Foundation. We go can tell you more about Orange Foundation, then work linking up to the work with Orange they do na salon. 079994993. Hello, your name outside the call from. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, come on here. You radio set or TV, please.
Yeah.
Your name outside the call from.
I don't get.
Yeah.
Let me get back to
Go ahead.
Let's tell you the problem with salon gets. When they talk too much before they solve the issue. You understand? If not problem every day from Mashaki to now, not problem no more. Now take people like it talk now. Now talk within the Kelly Salon before. Now solve the issue. Now come up with politics. Politics is not done. Trapata. Not go before. One light, one water. Now that means for contribute.
Okay. Two more calls. 079994993. Now the number for call inside the show. Hello. Your name outside the call from. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Mina Innocent Adi Gloucester.
Go ahead. Hello.
You really try for talk about. My sister, this weekend it not be easy for we. If not to God and bless him, man, this country, they are good shape. That they don't do for it and change them. If I knew because of that money that they make per day, put up for 1 week. You don't do for them. Let them go buy new ferry. They put up for people and start they wait now for the bridge they get for make over there. But for now, easy, my sister. Would they go no more? Would they decide for nothing? But now God now they will capture the guy with that family. People in this country, they concern.
Thank you. One more call, 079994993. Just one more call, and we wrap up with Solomon Sundu and James Kamaramane and join Orange Foundation. Hello, your name outside the call from.
I'm inside the call from Central.
Yes, go ahead.
See, the problem we'll get is this. everything about we na profit. Over the years, na Ports Authority and them they manage the ferry them. Now they manage all the ports them na saloon. Then come, then say then they transfer this ferry service to private business people. Private business people will not get money for buying new ferries. So now government will come in. Like what they do for them boss, they spend money from World Bank, then give the private sector for run the buses. Now so I feel say government for do. But if we say no more the private sector for buy ferry, believe me, we not going back on this problem. And maritime, that they get license to them both here for run. For goodness sake, most of them ferry, I don't know. Water worthy. So I'm not saying no reason why you will go get license to a machine where you know worthy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we need to take any more calls inside the show. We'll wrap up now, Mr. Sundu. Quick one as a way of responding to the various calls.
I'm glad with the callers today. They make very good recommendations. Like the one we start say, that the old equipment they use. They talk about water van. They talk about compass. That the equipment they all know outdated, and that we don't say, right? And the other caller we talk about how governments, like the last one, go involved into this. They couldn't do for the buses. Then can go with World Bank, because this is now one of the things that we need for improve on transport system. Then see transportation system is very, very important. Wait make is it Jaji na sea coach? It make money na private sector, but it's expensive. And for me, you get the people in the way they come and work every now and then can go back, and one way they can do businesses now Freetown and go back. It means say you forget quality transportation system for people, and because one life loss for Sierra Leone, it means say now we all suffer. The other one we talk about the tripartite, we for move on. For me, Nemeka they say the needful are. Let me tell people that today, even where I see James they mentioned something about recommending in the PR or the first past the post. I make you talk about reviewing of the constitution. If this tripartite, all the things the way they go in line, let we try to get this constitution. One of the things way they may tell you to go to the parliamentary training. That's for the lobby now, how we forget we new constitution. We all of the issues that we get alongside policies, like without a caller, they talk about we need lights, we need water. But the thing that we for movements in our policies, and we forget quality policies driven. We for make system they work within ministries, departments, and agencies. Okay. Because if we get the one and the right, then it means democracy, good governance will work.
Thank you. Quick one, Manes.
So I think the call still there on. We still the call on government for still come to the aid of the people that were there in Lungi, and we want to use the ferry from Freetown to Lungi to Freetown for do their business and other things, because not everybody get the same resources for go take a sea coach na Aberdeen or whatsoever, because they can't do in small business na Freetown and not get 1 million over 1 million loans for pay na sea coach for come. So it means government need for come back to the head of the people and see how they can get them new ferry. Already they repair old ferry, no. It's not about repairing it again, it's about having a new ferry. And also just a correction for the tripartite recommendation. The caller just mentions, but say we will continue for the paragraph forever. No, the recommendation it may set up for looking to the mishappenings and the previous election, 2023 elections, and whereas now they say for they set up the recommendation committee again now for see how they can solicit a new electoral system that will fit all political parties and Sierra Leoneans them ahead of 2028 elections. So if you not work now, till 2028 elections, it will be a problem anyway. So we call on government for see how they cable for adjust them, and till tomorrow we'll tell the callers. And thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate them for the calls.
Thank you so much, James Kamaramane and Solomon Sundu, for joining us this morning. Quick one before we bring in Orange Foundation. Make we take this. Whether you want to space your bath or prevent unintended pregnancy, Lydia has got you covered. Choose from a range of Lydia contraceptive methods that suit your lifestyle. Opt for the Lydia Post Pill as your go-to emergency pill, the Lydia Daily Pill as your regular contraceptive pill, the Lydia IUD as your long-term contraceptive method, or the Lydia Fem3 injectable as your 3-month stress-free protection. Contact us or call our call center number 522 5 or message us on WhatsApp at 078-859-148 for more information. With Lydia, you truly decide. And this advert has been vetted and approved by the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone. And also, most of our roofing sheets we use today give us so many problems like leakages, complicated nail marks, shorter lifespan, poor weather resistance, and more. Self-lock roofing sheets by JBS Industries are produced with advanced technology that guarantees no leakages, no nail marks, and also they are the best for our weather and have a longer lifespan, built to withstand rain, sun, and wind with a long-standing, long-lasting guarantee. To order, call 077-858-132 or visit our factory at Mimi Drive, Liverpool Street, Benguma Road, Waterloo. Self-lock roofing sheets, a guarantee built for Sierra Leone toughest weather. And we'll go for a very short break. We'll come back. We join the director for Orange Foundation. We can tell you more about Orange Foundation and the work with Orange Sierra Leone. Stay tuned.
Come make we jolly jolly. If you know me party, if you know me bestie, if you know me ride or die, come make we jolly jolly.
Diane gonna be there.
Like this, like that, like this, like that. This life is not a game. I don't learn that. It's not about money and fame, although I want that. It's about finding somebody we go hold you down. Sometimes when I wake up, I don't even wanna talk to nobody. If you know me party, if you know me bestie, if you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly. If you know me party,
now you get.
If you know me bestie,
now you get.
If you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly.
Baby sharp, baby sharp.
When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I drink, you drink. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I move, when I drink, you drink. When I move, you move.
Yeah, when I move, you move. Follow me step to team and also let you run take Okada. Simultaneously, so before they go, keep the goal safe. That make how they call you Nana. Yeah, but you done me spec, bo. I don't buy the blow where you let, bo. So not forget the thing where I tell you, decide where I come or you sweet what I net, bo. So are you the picture we? Tell me, are you the picture we? We tin up people pour one before one behind two tin up we all now we 6 for me.
If you know me party, if you know me bestie, if you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly. If you know me party, if you know me bestie, if you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I drink, you drink. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I move, when I drink, you drink. When I move, you move.
Sorry, I move fast and my dream I proceed on. Before you shoot, I go on if I see gun. Every human needing daily bread for the liver. So if I call you, I need a shoulder to lean on. I need the money, but the comfort, self matter. Take your phone, check on me, cause the call matter. Our laugh cause fun matter. But deep inside, they feel like me aid one scatter. That breeze and water make the ocean flow. Give me another one sing, cause my post don't slow. I want feel like I get power for make the ocean flow. Then we flow, and then let some emotions flow.
If you know me bestie, if you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly. If you know me party,
now you get.
If you know me bestie,
now you get.
If you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly.
Baby sharp, baby sharp.
When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I drink, you believe. If you know me party,
now you get.
If you know me bestie,
now you get.
If you know me ride or die, come make me jolly jolly.
Baby sharp, baby sharp.
When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I drink, you drink. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. When I move, when I drink, you drink. When I move, you move.
Yeah, when I move, you move. Follow me me step to team and also let you run take Okada. Simultaneously, so before they go keep the gold safe, that make her they call you Nana. Yeah, for you that me spec bo. I don't buy the blow where you let bo. So not forget the thing where I tell you decide where I come or you sweet but a net bo. So are you the picture we? Tell me, are you the picture we?
Welcome back to the show. We now get inside the studio two beautiful ladies, and of course just now we get two gentlemen. Now we get two beautiful ladies where we can tell me more about the Orange Foundation and so many other things then, but make I just give a quick rundown about waiting then there for talk about. Well, and Orange Salon quite recently concluded the 7th edition of the Orange Social Venture Prize, and of course this events may bring together national people and finalists them we compete for two categories we combined prize pool exceeding 300,000 new loans and so many other things same way. At the end of the day, two people may end up for give them pitches and leave pitches and end up win the star prize we na Edward Kamara and founder of Mi Box, and also another person we win with inside the studio we na Richlin Toure. And of course, for know more about how impactful this be, we get inside the studio Annie Wonikata, the director for Orange Foundation, and we also get Richly Kanke Toure, if I'm correct, in a tech queen, and of course one of the winners of this grand prize. We can tell me more about how impactful this be and waiting people for know about the Orange Foundation as well. Welcome to the show, Annie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, and Richly.
Thank you.
So, Annie, start for telling about Orange Foundation on our work and activities, salon to be specific.
Okay, so Famble Day on a morning. So, Orange Foundation gets a purpose for support projects them we aim at enhancing human development. So and we effort particularly we they push on towards health, education and culture. So the Orange Foundation also in where they work side by side with the Orange Digital Center. So the Orange Digital Center now they use technology for help people that were naturally excluded from work. We help them for create vacations, and we also help new professionals them. So Orange Foundation together with government and then big development partner them, we don't commit say we go invest in the digital access, education opportunity, and also for promote societal equity. So then are basically the purpose for Orange Foundation.
In terms of education, how far on don't go and whose areas on don't cover?
So in terms of education, when we don't build schools, we call them the early development centers. So we all can remember back where the government pledge say then go provide free quality education for them picking them as alone. So waiting Orange do, Orange pledge $1.5 million in material support assistance. So inside that material support assistance, in a day we build schools. So 1 month ago, we don't launch with number 6 schools. We in Abuja, we build them. So then they provide learning for them small picking them, because we all know say when picking them small between the ages of 2 to 5, we call them the formative age. And then they learn plenty in them. So inside education again, we get what we call the digital school kits. So then digital equipment that we provide for schools them, especially primary schools. So then they give the picking the access to digital education and so on. So today we don't provide 39 digital school kits across the country, and we believe say over 30,000 school picking and don't get access to that one day. So under education again, we get what we call the SOS school kits. So during the time of Ebola, we adopt 50 picking them, and if we interest you for no say the smallest, the youngest by then will be 8 months. Okay. Today all them picking and they in our school, we get about 20 within our secondary school, we get about 30 within our primary school. And inside education again, we get what we call the Wiki Challenge. So then they now at group level they can do some competition. When then they ask we small picking and say una share with we una idea, but waiting our culture they now in our country. So I'm happy also for inform the public say this year 3 schools from Salon win national prize, and they all the walk away with 2,500 euros each. So na Daily Primary School, na Ronsa Primary School, and na Anzarul School, na Kono. So that then are just some of the things that we they do in the area of education.
So that means it cut across, because you make mention of school in Freetown and Kono.
Yes, it cuts across. In fact, the ECD schools that they build, we not build none na Freetown.
Okay.
All na outside Freetown, because now they early development centers they absent.
Okay, so now tell me about you on a safeguard maternal mortality project as well we another work on.
Okay, so we know na salon say when person get belly, it's very risky. It's like a time bomb. And we all know say when it comes to maternal mortality, that na woman the way they die, where they get belly, or where they just born the pikin, or the pikin even under the age of 5 years, then can die. And Orange say, I think we need to intervene in that area, because it's an area of concern, it's an area that needs intervention. And the biggest reason we make most of the time, and unfortunately then death here, they are preventable. And the biggest reason we make people in Bele woman then they die during childbirth, now the fact say they not they go hospital, they don't have access to clinics.
Okay.
So what do? We join on with Mama Pikin Foundation. We start this project in 2020, way back in 2020. In 2020, we work with ICAP. We do the pilot in Akube, because out of all the studies we realize in Akube they suffered the most. So we bring in some interventions then for encourage the Bele woman then for calm na hospital.
Okay.
So one of the intervention are for give them gifts with them born. But you not just they get gift with born, they say you supposed to make at least 5 clinic visits before you they born. So if you make the 5 clinic visits before you they born, then we they provide you a starter kit. Then they get lapa, it gets soap, it get baby bath.
Okay.
So and also the other thing what they do for encourage women then for Kana Hospital, we call them the Bele Woman Battle Group. The woman then they can together when they get clinic day, they sing, we they provide food. Then we just create the atmosphere where they make they want to come to the clinic. Okay. And we also they give them transport also. You can clinic, you they get transport for go back. And that way intervention, they not to free no more day. We they Kono, we they Bombali, we they Koina Dugu, we they Tonkolili, we they about 8 big cities in the country.
Okay.
So it's quite a lot that we're doing. And when you measure after where we done, they do the intervention, then the maternal mortality death really don't reduce. And the success rate for live birth, it don't really increase. So now one of the things that we will do in relations to health.
Why wanna choose this one thematic areas, health, education, and the others?
And culture.
Yeah, culture.
So for health, I don't make it clear to you. It is important in this part of the world. Even all side, health is really critical. It's really important that we look after well body, because when people learn body well, now you get productive citizens. And I don't make it clear. So when it comes to maternal mortality, Sierra Leone sits at the bottom. So without even asking any question, you go no say na area than they will need intervention. And then number 2, we see how the illiteracy rate really high in this country, because most of the pikin them or the people who forget access naturally to education are deprived of it because they're not able to afford them. So Orange say it's an area of interest, an area we need action, an area we need intervention. And then finally culture, you need for preserve your culture, because it will interest you for know how culture they promote openness. It will interest you for know when culture come to play. It not really matter who you are. You see a lot of people coming together, then the network sharing idea, and it's also good also for preserve your culture, because through culture we promote music also. So if you get local talent, it falls under culture. We they promote you so that your music go big. When your music big, you will transfer them tomorrow to you Pekin. You see now some other countries, they look like Fela Kuti in Nigeria. They like today in Pekin and they sing music because then we preserve them. So that is what Orange wants to do. And you will make livelihood out of it also. Okay.
So and then make we now shift a little bit and talk about the Orange social venture prize. What's in this day about?
So the Orange Social Venture Prize now an initiative where Orange Group puts together. So it's the 7th edition for us in Sierra Leone, but it's about the 15th edition for Orange Group. So they say all the country then where they operate in Africa, Orange Middle Eastern Africa. We get about 17 countries where they operate. Then say, una go out, una send call for application to young people that will get good innovative ideas. But their ideas then they for address societal problems we present now.
Okay.
So that means to say then solution then for get social impact. So what we do every year in March for the last 7 years, we'll send out call to application and then young people them go apply. But inside 2021, we add one more prize. We're at the Orange Tech Queen because we realize say we need for pay. We have to be intentional when it comes to women.
Okay.
For address women issue and for encourage women also for be digital. So that is why outside the Orange Social Venture Prize, we get what we call the Women Digital Center. So then they again we join on with National Youth Commission for provide free digital training for young women. So I come back to the Orange Social Venture Prize.
Okay.
So the Orange Tech Queen, we they say either you bring solution where they address woman issue or you know woman will get the initiative. So I'm happy for announce here with the winner for 2025.
Okay.
Winner Smart College in go present himself afterwards. So now then they basically the Orange Social Venture Prize. And we don't get so many winners across the 7 years we don't do them. We don't get about 13 winners and we don't get over 1,400 plus applications.
Okay.
So that now for let you know say salon young people they really get good ideas. And we also don't win the international prize at the top but prize now we over 17 African countries then sending their application. In 2022 we win the international prize.
Okay.
The projects are being Lifeblood. So that project say be they address people that we want donate blood. We talk about clean blood we not get infection. So we been get Joseph Koroma, we been pitched the idea there.
Okay.
And it was a very brilliant idea and he's doing so well today and he been win the international prize in 2022.
You make mention of bringing out issues where they of keen interest, national concern, when are one of the things they want to look out. With now the other benchmark them for make person qualify for this social venture prize.
So the benchmark, one of the benchmark if you don't, you know startup, young startup.
Okay.
Your business not for don't exist for more than 3 years.
Okay.
And your business for register also. So we basically they support them. Young people they way really they struggle. They have these good ideas but they're really struggling. They need a seed fund. That's what they can call it.
Yeah.
It's a seed fund for just accelerate the business and also accelerate the ideas. And one of the thing again with the Orange Social Venture Prize they do, you're not just the win. So inside we Orange Digital Center, as I mentioned, the Orange Digital Center now they will provide free digital training for young people. We
Okay.
get what we call with Fabulous Lab Day. So now they OSVP winners then they go, we they continue for coach them, we they mentor them, we they help them for build business case so that the idea will bring profit to them because it's not just about bringing out the ideas for give you livelihood. So that is also what we support.
Okay, make a holiday first and talk to Richlin Kange Ture, where now the tech queen and the winner of the 120,000. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you.
So tell me about your initiative when at the Smart College. What's it about?
Okay, so Smart College, some people can think say Smart College, Centennial College, way smart, the institution where they go to, but Smart College, not to like that. Now, an end-to-end college management system, a mobile app and a web-based app were designed for solve academic and administrative challenges. Perhaps you wonder, say waiting an end-to-end college management system. We find out say a lot of tertiary institutions today within the country, some of them tertiary institutions then they digitize where it quite good, but however then systems them not to end-to-end college management system in the sense that then systems then only they deal with portal, online application portal after you don't apply online, that's just it. Or perhaps you get some other tertiary institutions and their own system that they only they handle the academic side. Some others again they only they handle the administrative side. But with your mobile app now end-to-end, meaning from where you apply, they accept you. You're able to check your grade there. You're able to access, timetable. You avoid all the timetable clashes. Then you get different modes of payment where you want to go pay your college fees or pay for your transcript. Whilst other systems then now you not get that. For example, what I mean by that? Perhaps I get 2 days for write mail. exam not any tertiary institution in this country, and then that 2 days they Friday now for go pay, Monday I for sit me exam. But then again, how I go able pay in time, because at that time they are able to get the money for pay. I go na bank, the queue goes so long, because everybody now rush hour, everybody now go on for pay, because if you not pay, you not go write the exam. So how you go do that? And when you don't do for pay, will be tied, you bank the lock 3 o'clock, they're not able attend to you in time now, so you don't fail, you not able to write the exam. But with Smart College app now, you get different modes of payments. If you know I'm going to the bank because now rush hour now, you go simply pay through you mobile money, Orange money, or perhaps even through Visa cards. So it's quite flexible, and not only they handle for the students them, but also the administrative side wherein they help them for become efficient. So other than the user and students them, lecturers, and even the admins them, now then colleges there. So basically we digitize all the operations of the tertiary institutions for help and contribute to Salone in digitized one.
So talking of students, then perhaps if the college administration want for reach out, then can reach out. But students would listen, how we can able access this particular app?
We partners them at the tertiary institutions. So when we partner with the tertiary institutions, when they get to the app, we do everything, sign the contract, and when they get to the app now, it is open to students, to admins, and the lecturers. Everybody get your own dashboard. Now the app, you able to see where you click the make you able to see say okay, this now the student side. Then you click, you enter your password, so everybody get access when necessary in the tertiary institution.
Okay, what does this mean to you? Winning the OSVP Tech Queen prize.
It means a lot to me. That make appreciative to Orange for this big opportunity. Firstly, it add to me validation, because it's one thing to have a great idea that solves real problems, and it's another thing to be had. Because no matter how good the idea be, where I know see it really good, but if you not get anybody for you, I think it's a waste of time. So Orange creates for me that platform wherein a lot of investors, a lot of ministers, people all around the world got to hear me that particular day, physically and also online. And also apart from that particular day, even currently safe, the one day where they listen me right now safe, all of that add to me validation. And because my team and me will put a lot of effort, if they're not here, now just waste of time. So now that's
this not something where you see coming. Oh yeah,
because why they see I'm coming, because for me it's beyond the money that we want. We want for CC, we really establish that as a company, and we are able to help tertiary institutions all over the country, and by the end of 2030 at least 15 tertiary institutions will further able to reach them. So because of all the dreams that we'll get, definitely it shows say we not just they sit down so and wait, we they make actions for move.
Make a come again to Annie. You know, after crowning the winners of this prize, what's next?
So after we don't count the winner there of the prize, so they still get an opportunity for pitch at international level. So the top 3, when we get at the competition, they send them to group, and then also they review the pitch for them and see if it meets the standards, like way 2022, the one we been get meet and we win. So then are the first one. Then the second one, we continue for provide coaching for them, as I told you. So then we'll continue for the CAM. Now we Orange Digital Center, the access with Fab Lab. We get everything there. You get fabrication area, you get area way now for now admin area way now there we go they do with coaching and mentorship, and we get for present them also to the Ministry of Communication, Technology and Innovation. So it's a platform. It's a catalyst for them. So we continue for monitor them for ensure say this Orange Social Venture Prize where they win, the solution where they bring not quite the money, but the idea really go further for address the problem we will be see address on the day of the pitch.
Now we wrap up the show, but I meant for understand say una don't relocate to a new office space or so. How this go enhance the work way the foundation don't do so far?
So it's more for the Orange Digital Center. So you get the Orange Foundation and the Orange Digital Center, then they work hand in hand. So the Orange Digital Center don't move go na number 1 Alpha Way Drive na Hill Station. So na that facility they not to just brick and mortar na they will provide training for a lot of young people. So I'm happy for tell you say from where the Orange Digital Center from where we establish and we don't provide over 5,000 trainings for young people.
Okay.
And they stop there. We not just they provide trainings. We also they provide what we call job insertion. So when we provide training for you, if we realize say you are a good fit, we they go around, we they look for jobs. Once we see say that job they will fit you, we they call you back and we help you for place you na job.
Okay.
So the Orange Digital Center will continue for provide trainings for young people them in the areas of ICT, and it will also continue for provide training and coaching for startups and entrepreneurs there. The one that we get the idea but not know waiting for do it and come to the Orange Digital Center. Then we go also continue for create the space where you they learn by doing. That is how we call it. You learn by doing. You fabricate. We get 3D printer. So young people the way they hear me, you don't really need anything. You don't need an education to come to the Orange Digital Center. You don't need money to come to the Orange Digital Center. You just need passion. You just need commitment. You need purpose. You need focus. Come to number 1 Alpha Way Drive, na Hill Station, na the Orange Digital Center.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Annie.
Thank you.
And Richly, finally, what's next after winning this prize?
Okay, so glad the way you ask this question.
Okay.
The next thing, because as I said, this is an opportunity for able enhance we career for add to validation. So after winning this, we get a benchmark, we get goals that we want to achieve. By the end of 2030, we hope for scale to 15 tertiary institutions at least, for make we able pilot this with mobile app to more institutions, for partner with the relevant bodies like the government, the ministers in the country, we connect to we app and tertiary institutions all over. So for that student way don't they go through issues where they miss in exam because you not get updates on time, so they don't change the venue or they don't change the time, it able get access to that. For that student where they strain, you not getting money quick for pay college fee or transcript and time done the bitter, you not need for go na bank, it able do that seamlessly. For that lecturer where they suffer with timetable clashes, we were the USL, we understand the issues there. All that they solve. For the admin where the sentence the DVC, they stress say, hey, me young college, what happen the admins they're not efficient. Okay. All of this it help them for become efficient. So we goal now for make we able help all them tertiary institutions in the country and see how we say we able help Mama Salon through we own way.
Thank you so much for talking to us. In name na Richlyn Kainke Toure, in a tech queen and one of the winners for the Orange Social Venture Prize. And we will also talk to Annie Wuni Kata and the director for Orange Foundation. We tell you a lot about the work of Orange Foundation, how they done the help for enhance the life of people in Sierra Leone. Well, now all this we get inside the show for today. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder, always the great technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendu make una see live on Facebook. Thanks to CD and the rest of the guys na Slick TV for showing us live on TV as well. The producers of the show na Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. The executive producer na Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George will say have a beautiful day and tata.